It says we are live. Let's check it out. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Much love to the chat. Those of y'all that's in the building early, smash the like button as you come on in. I say smash the like button as you come on in. We're going to talk a little boxing in the AM. Share the video and spread the word to the ends of the earth. 78 Sports TV is live, you dig? All right. Let me scroll up and see who we got in the building thus far in the AM. Got some cooking to do today. Anwar Willis, what's happening with it, homie? Trader Titan, salute. Tamir Ali is in the building. Super up in here. Miami Snoopy 305 is in the building. Powerhouse Watson, what it do? Black Superman. Paul 912 is in here. Joseph Brown, salute. Brother Joe Townsend coming through standing on LDBC business, you dig? We got TY, Boxing 02 is in the building. Rick Blackwell. Coach 67 Sports TV, salute to the homie. California Love up in here. We got the Dirt Gang boss, G. McCall, my brother's keeper, Dale Blackwood, Dinkin Dallas, Avery Vice, KBGJ is up in here, Slip the Jab, Stephen of the Mizak, Cedric Traylor, Young Deezy, Vincent Williams, Sheldon, LDBC, enough of this in the building. What it do, Sheldon? We here. My brother 7 Mile Rook is in the building. What it do? We got King Strick, M. Perret, Hotep Shalom, Brian Johnson, the one and only, Pablo Escobar, Farrell, world-class hustler. What it do? Cedric Ortega is in the building. Whatever, man. The Brothers UK, Son of Tank 45, Cruise Control, Brother Code 10. Let me see here. Jerome Jones, Brandon Adam Perry, Forrest, Will Sinclair. It's Principalities in the building. The Real Deal Detailing Shop. Bobby the Space Ghost. What's happening with it? Anthony Bowden. Schoolboy, Mr. Richard Garcia. How you doing today, sir? We got A Royal. Just Like Candy in the building. Let me see here. Seen the Unseen Boxing. Y'all must have forgot Young Mustafa's in the building. Tiz Frank the homie. Let me see here. Arrogant, what's it? Arrogant Hardson. Salute to you, man. My bad if I butchered your name. Justin Jacobs, what it do? Salute, salute. Mind the Master Musa is in the building. Dion W is in the super chat early, coming in here with the 10-piece. Much love and much appreciation, good brother. Salute to you. Appreciate that. We got my brother, Young Abel, Mahari Nation Sports Podcast is in the super chat with the five-piece. Salute. He said, what's good? Saturday, I finally committed my entire... Who's calling me? Hold on a second. My bad, y'all. Saturday, I finally committed my entire 5-year, completed my entire 5-year car loan, paid off with no late fees. Now I can focus on other things. Yeah. Look, Abel, whenever you ready to get into some for JJ, I got a girl for you. I can call her, and you good. You got no more excuses. You got the car paid off. You good. Congratulations. You know what I mean? You got a girl named Big Bertha. And she ready, boy. She's ready. Let me see here. So Lucas Media in the building. Phenomenal Mexican. AB, what's happening with it? Coach Hudson, what it do? Salute to everybody in here, y'all. G. McCall and everybody. Donnell Bell. Okay, y'all. Sal's Blog Spot. Salute, salute. If I missed anybody, my apologies. Smash that like button, y'all. Share the video. Let everybody know 78 Sports TV is live. We got some cooking to do. I'm going to open up the panel later on. But right now, we're going to do some cooking. So, let's talk about the fight, shall we? So, the past weekend, we're going to be talking about this for a while. You know what I mean? There's no relaxing on this because we all know if Shakur Stevenson be winning his fights, and he don't knock somebody out, and y'all talk about this for 5-6 days in a row, how boring he is, and how trash he is. Devin Haney get cheated by the racist Ryan Garcia, and y'all still hold that over his head. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna cook on Tank. I'm gonna cook on him. Y'all just got to deal with it. Y'all turn to get dealt with. Brandon Adam Perry is in the super chat with the 5-piece. Good looking out, brother. I appreciate the love. Says Tank didn't only just lose, he proved he has no dog when things get tough. He will quit. He would have no mas versus Devin or Shakur in that type of fight. Brother, I'm tell you something. Tank Davis, he gave me a lot of Mike Tyson. Listen, I was a big Mike Tyson fanboy. You know what I'm saying? I know this. I was a big Mike Tyson fanboy. And I told you, like, Tyson was a bully. He'd try to intimidate you, but if you stand up to him and you can take that punch, it's a whole lot of cur underneath all that tough attitude. It's a whole lot of cur underneath there. And I suspect Tank Davis is a cur as well, because he like to talk crazy, run up on you and try to intimidate you. But if you ain't see, he didn't do that with Lamont Roach. A lot of people think, oh, it's because he knows Lamont Roach. No, it's because Lamont Roach knows him. He can't front for Lamont Roach like he front for these other ones. These other guys don't know him. So Tank can come out there and pretend like he a street dude, he a gangster, he done took dudes' heads off and all this type of stuff. He done turned the TV off. But Lamont Roach been around him since he was a kid. Nah, bro, I know you. That don't work. Tank whole demeanor different around Lamont Roach. Just like Mike Tyson's demeanor was around Holyfield. We just did a video about that before the fight. We got a problem, Houston. Slipped the jab is in the super chat with that 10-piece. Much love and much appreciation, good bro. Thank you, sir. He says, Tank finally got caught with his hands. We got caught with his hands in the 130-pound cookie jar. Yes, sir. Tank got his skills tested and folded up like wet paper napkin. He running away. Man, I can't see nothing. I got to get some glasses. This is ridiculous. Oh, man, this is focused and blurring in and out. He says, he running away with a gift draw because Lamont did not lose. He definitely run away. He definitely run away. It is what it is with Tank, bro. I saw Tank Davis. I saw Tank Davis in the post-fight interview, press conference, say that he's not fighting Lamont Roach next. He said that he got some other plans and he gonna fight him in the future, maybe in the future. It's like, what? What other plans could you possibly have? What other plans could you possibly have other than fighting Lamont Roach? I mean, because if you don't fight Lamont Roach next, everybody going, okay, you ran off with a dub. But not fighting Lamont Roach is smart on Tank's part because his fans gonna forgive him anyway, and Lamont Roach is probably gonna beat him in the rematch. Lamont Roach is gonna beat Tank. I believe so now. I think he's gonna beat him because I think Lamont. I watched that fight like 4 times already. Right, watched it like 4 times, and just watching how Tank and Lamont, how that fight went on. Lamont Roach knew exactly what Tank was going to do when he did it, and he got hit flush by Tank several times, and he took those punches. And he never walked away. He stepped to Tank. He wasn't running or backpedaling or nothing. Tank was the one doing a lot of that for most of the fight. So Lamont Roach definitely It's a problem. Let me go back up here and read the super chat. Kenneth Wilkins in the super chat with the 5-piece. Thank you, sir. He says, where's Boosie, Nelly, and the rest of the primates? They were so upset about Noma losing to Devin. Now, no backing for Roach getting robbed. Yeah, because they love Tank. That's how these dudes are hypocrites. They're the same, just like, listen, man, just like, who was that? Who was that? Who was that? Man. Somebody who just did something stupid. But well, just like the referee, basically. Steve Willis. Steve Willis was a fan in the ring. Steve Willis became a fan in the ring, which is why he allowed Gervonta Tank Davis to take a knee in front of the world and then go take a timeout, go to his corner, and you can't, that's illegal. You cannot go to your, once you take a knee, first of all, that's a knockdown. You voluntarily took a knee, you admitted to taking a knee. But then, when you went to the corner and told your corner to give you a towel, and they wiped your face off, that's illegal as hell. What is that? What is that? You can't get a break in the middle of a round. Like I said, the only person I ever seen do that was Anthony Joshua. The referees in UK was letting Joshua get away with everything. And nobody listened when I used to point it out. Like, bro, this is crazy. I've never seen nothing like this. That Joseph Parker Joshua fight, go back and watch that fight. I'm telling you, Joseph Parker beat AJ. Go back and watch it and look at the corruption from the referee. Every time Joseph Parker got on the inside and started banging, blah, 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 the referee jump in. Back up. Get away from him. Stop touching him like that. You're hitting him too hard. Stop it. Y'all believe me? Go back and watch. Nobody complained because it was nobody cared about Joseph Parker. But it is what it is, man. Lisa Von der Herden, salute. Said Tank gonna run back to Calvin Ford after this. Well, yeah, I mean, I'm gonna tell you what I heard. I don't know if it's true or not. So yeah, I mean, take this with a grain of salt. You know what I'm saying? Well, shout out to the homie. Hold on 1 second. 1 second, yeah. Shout out to Will Sinclair in the Cash App. So I can't unsee what I seen. Facts. Facts, bro. Hold on 1 second, though. All right, that scared me for a second. I just got this weird email. Scared the mess out of me. But anyway, let me see here. Mr. Garcia say the corner can't even get on the stairs or on the apron during the round. They can't. Absolutely not. That's why I don't get how the referee. Well, his name's Steve Willis, ain't it? The referee. How did he let him do that? And you know why? Because he's Tank Davis. The referee said, "You know what? Hey, this Tank, man. I don't want to upset Tank. I'm you know what I mean? I don't want to upset Tank. I don't want to upset these fans that's here for Tank. Nah, bro. That's foul. That's foul." Black Superman is in the super chat. Appreciate the love, family. Salute. Coming through with the 5-piece. Thank you, sir. He says, I see why Tank never made a serious attempt at setting up fights with Devin Haney. He says he'll either quit on the stool or get stopped by Devin. And I think now, I mean, honestly, he might get stopped, bro. At least knocked down a couple times. I mean, it depends on his heart. Cause like nobody's doubting Tank have power, and if he catch you, he can put you to sleep. We all understand that. But the thing is, I'm gonna tell you, after Devin beat Regis, that's when everybody was terrified. Tank, bro, I ain't never seen you have Floyd Mayweather hating on Devin, calling the California Athletic Commission to get the weights and all kind of stuff. Leonard Ellaby was on the internet hating. Tank was out here hating crazy. I'm only talking about him now because he got a little name. But they were terrified. All Tank fans was running around the internet talking about how big Devin is. Man, he rehydrated to super middleweight. He's huge. Oh, he was trying to. Man, that's illegal. He's trying to hurt Tank. That's what y'all were just saying. The videos are still up. The comments are still up. You can't deny it. Y'all were saying all this stuff after Devin beat Regis. Then when Ryan cheated Devin, then y'all got a little more cocky and comfortable. Oh, yeah, Devin ain't this and that. But before that fight, y'all busters was running around here shook and y'all scared. We know it. We all know it. Oh, 1 second. Oh yeah, I seen this schoolboy, the AI thing. Yeah, I seen this schoolboy just text me, says, according to WBC rule, if a boxer intentionally goes down on a knee without being hit, it is considered a knockdown, and the referee will begin counting. Absolutely. And the crazy part is, he did get hit. He did get hit. He got hit. He got hit with if you go back and watch the sequence of events, Lamont Roach hit Tank Davis with a 1-2 jab, right hand. I think he missed the jab, but he got the right hand through, right dead in his nose. And Tank looked a little stunned. Lamont Roach followed it up with 2 jabs. He followed up with 2 jabs, and then Tank looked confused, and he looked at the referee, and then he just got down on one knee and then ran to his corner. Like, bro, hold up, fam. Hold up. What was that? No, bro. This dude, I don't know. That's what Tank do. He always worried about people outside. Even when he was sparring Devin Haney, he looking in the crowd and all this kind of stuff. Tank be trying to play off. He be trying to play off when he hurt. Let me make sure I ain't missing no super chats up in here. Code 189 is in the super chat with that 5-piece. Much love, much appreciation, fam. He says, man, they let the monkey cage wide open today. He says, the Glazers are in full effect, General. He says, Pac said, if you can only fake the tough guy image for so long, for sure. But see, when you run to the right one, you run to the right one. I'm telling you, bro, look, it's a whole lot of people in life in general, not just in boxing. What's up, Sister Shawa? How you doing, beautiful? It's a lot of people in life in general that fake the funk, and they got everybody scared and intimidated with this, fake street persona and stuff like that, right? Like I told y'all, Tank is too good of a boxer for me to believe he was out here ripping and running these streets. He wasn't. The man was fighting and winning amateur tournaments at 7 years old. Mike Tyson, on the other hand, started boxing as a teenager. Mike Tyson was out here doing stupid stuff, robbing and stuff, and I mean that's proven and documented. But Tank was a fighter. Yeah, he grew up in a bad situation, but people saw his talent and they groomed him to be a fighter. You know what I mean? But he got all these other kids, young fighters, thinking he that dude. He like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I see you, Abel. Yeah, I'm not quoting this dude. Even though he right, I'm not quoting. Yeah, I ain't got nothing to say about that Rick Glazer dude. Nothing. That dude is stone cold racist, in my opinion. Let me see here. Jermaine 419. What's happening, bro? What you say? Let me see. Let me go back up and see what Jermaine said. I might have missed it. So I'm glad Tank putting that Jake Paul exhibition on hold. He knows he owes the fans an immediate rematch. Also, he put it on hold. When did you hear that? Because I heard something different. I heard he looking to make that joint. Stormy said it was like that shot Usyk hit Fury with in the ninth round. Yeah, facts. Yep, indeed. You can get pieced up now. You can get hit just because the punch don't look like it's supposed to hurt somebody. It definitely can. You man, look, this is boxing. So then, after we deal with all that stuff, now we have to deal with the fact that Tank came on this internet and told us flat out ridiculous excuse about how he said that his hair. He had just got his hair done the other day, and she put a lot of grease in his hair, and the grease was dripping into his eye, and it was burning his eye. First of all, this is how I know he's lying about that. It don't matter if he telling the truth. Even if he telling the truth, right? It's still a knockdown. It's still be knockdown. But this is how I know he's lying. If your eyes are burned, I've seen fighters with blood in their eyes. I've seen fighters who they got the rub put on them in their eyes. We just seen all that, and we just seen guys blinking. They always blinking, trying to catch their vision. Like me when I'm trying to read a super chat or something. You're trying to catch your vision. You're trying to catch it. Tank wasn't doing that. He was looking right at Roach, and Roach popped him right in his nose. Pop! Take that mark, then jabbed him. And then the dude went on one knee. I didn't see him blinking or trying to catch his vision. This is crazy. Then you have that. Then the hairstylist. You got Tank fans out here threatening the hairstylist. Let me see if I still got them receipts up here. Let me see. Did I delete them? No, I think I got them here. I think I got them. Somebody put this up. Somebody named RJ said a bunch of grown men mad at Shorty harassing her in the comments. So this pretty young lady is the lady who did. I gotta stop saying that. I gotta stop assuming everybody a lady. I forgot. We're in a different time now. This individual here is the one who did Tank hair, I guess, and they harassing her allegedly, and it says that Gervonta Davis hairstyles confirms with receipts that she didn't use grease. She didn't use no grease. I did his hair on Wednesday. It's Saturday. He did press, gym, weigh in. That's no excuse. How much grease did I use? Damn. Is this the grease in the room with us? Oh my goodness gracious. Hey, she cooking him now. She cooked him. She cooked that boy. She cooked him. At the end of the day, what's up with KG in the building? CJ Robinson, what's happening with y'all? What's up with Kondo? So at the end of the day, the grease was in his eye. Now everybody was talking about this the other day. Right after the fight. We don't want to hear about that grease in your eye. Not when we grew up watching fighters in the 80s with them jerry curls and that activated juice was all on their neck, in their face, and their eye. Mitch Green had crazy activated juice. Mike Tyson knocked so much activated juice in that man's head and eyes. And Mitch Green was one of the toughest opponents for Mike Tyson. Thompson Hitman Hearns, you know what I'm saying? When he was fighting Duran and he was fighting Hagler, he had the Jerry curl, all kind of activated juice flying all over the place. The activated juice had to get on the gloves of the opponent, and then it's getting in your face and eyes. Well, nobody complaining. What are we talking about, Tank? This is the most ridiculous excuse, and you a fighter. How do you pause the action? So that tells me, what happens if he get a cut? What if Roach hit him and he cut him? See, this is why I say I don't like curves, man. I don't trust guys who quit because they'll do it again. And when you least suspect it, they'll do it. Yeah, he got talent. For sure. He got talent, but still. He's a Hollywood Shuffle, yeah. Jerry Curl when they messed up Cookie Head Jenkins. This is crazy. This is one of the most ridiculous excuses I've ever heard in a boxing match for why you took a knee or why you got knocked. Oh, I had this. I couldn't see because you gotta be careful. You get knocked out like that. You get knocked out like that. Just like Candy in the super chat with the 5-piece. Much love, much appreciation. Family says, I got my hair braided many times as a little girl, and grease never burned my eyes. It ain't it. Blurs. He says if it ain't it blurs your vision. In my experience, well, I'm glad to know that you are a female sister, so I can stop calling you bro. Because I was like, man, why would a man call himself just like Candy? And this man here, that's why I stole Stephen L. the Mac shirt. Stephen L. the Mac tried to come to the meet and greet with a shirt talking about some what did it say, sexual chocolate or something? A lickable brown. He had a shirt said lickable brown. You know what I'm saying? I stole it. I said, no, you ain't wearing this shirt. I took it from him. He was mad too. Anthony Bolton is in the super chat with the 2-piece. Appreciate the love. He says, 78, you got to interview Tank hairstylist, man. Oh, man, I might have to do that. I might have to. KG said it should have been a DQ when the corner intervened. I agree. It should have been. But, that was up to Lamont Roach team to push the issue, but they didn't. Lamont Roach team didn't cry foul because they didn't want to look like, they crying or complaining. So they took it on the chin. But they to me, nah. To me, they should have came and stood on business. Let me see here. Shout out to my brother JC. My brother JC Storyteller in the Cash App. Appreciate you, brother. Much love to JC. And once again, condolences to the brother JC. I don't want to say on here because I don't know if he wants people to know or not. But condolences to the good brother JC Storyteller. Much love, homie. David Jackson is in that super chat with the 5-piece. Much love, much appreciation, fam. He says, 78 Tank and Lamont arguing on X right now. It is rematch in May. He says, I know you don't like Tank, but put the house on him. This is the time. Well, you can put your house on. I didn't put my house on no boxing. Boxing is too much of a corrupt sport, sir. Boxing is a corrupt sport. But see, so if Tank, let me go to Instagram. Let me go to Twitter. So if Tank is arguing with Lamont Roach right now, that means the pressure that got to him. The fans have spoken. That's great. Let me see. Let me go to Twitter real quick. See what's happening with it. I see Lamont Roach talking. Let me see. Well, let me share my screen so y'all can see what I see. Let me do that. Let me share my screen so y'all can see what I see. Shout out to K Mac in the super chat. Appreciate the love, fam. He says the pick is diabolical. Hey man, the man said he had the grease in his head. Let me take this off the screen. This pick here, and let's get to sharing the screen. Okay, y'all see that? It looks small, huh? I don't know if y'all can see it, but I'm reading Lamont Roach talking about somebody owing some money. People saying, I never saw Tank hurt you. He's saying facts. Let me see. Said word around the block is y'all favorite fighter going to be 30-1, and not 30-0-1. Two division champ. Okay. Are they showing stuff? Okay, I can't show this. Just the fight. Get that off of there. Yeah, I gotta be careful sharing this screen. And where Tank at? Let me see the replies. Where Tank? It'd be hard to find Tank on X, man. Make sure y'all follow me on X too. I don't really know how to use X like that, but follow me anyway. I post stuff when I can. Yeah, let me see if I can find. Let me see. I don't want to just. I don't want to show nothing crazy on here. They got fights and stuff on here. That's why I had to take it live down. All right, let's see. Gervonta Davis. This is what happened. I can only blame myself. But say no more. This is here. Oh my God! Come on, Tank. Tank posting this mess. Okay, I got to share my screen again. Tank just posted some mess up here, bro. Let me put this on the screen. This man just posted some mess. He making it worse. Bro, just be quiet. Tank got this up here saying, a knee is not counted as a knockdown in boxing when a boxer intentionally takes a knee to the canvas, not as a result of being hit by a punch. And the referee determines that the actions, because man, I don't care what this says. You can miss me with the cap. You took a knee in the middle of a fight, bro. A voluntary knee. You cannot call your own timeout. You can't do that. Because if Lamont Roach did that, everybody be talking about, oh, man. Man, come on, bro. You know good and well. Get up out of here. Even all the Tank fans, rappers, medias, members, everybody said that should have been called a knockdown. Look at Tank. Tank out here posting some mess, man. Well, this is what the rule of boxing says in paragraph C-7 in the rules of suckers. It says that if you do this and do that, man, shut up, man. And they roasting them. People in the chat laughing at them. Oh, my God. People in the chat are roasting Tank. Laughing at him. Oh, man, Tank is a... Bro, just hold the L, bro. Hold the L, Tank. This is horrible. Horrible. Horrible stuff here from Tank Davis. Let me see here. Shout out to Joseph Brown that's in the super chat with the 5-piece. Much love, much appreciation, fam. Says salute 78. He says, guess Lamont had those Go Gadget gloves. You press the button and it squirts grease in the eyes. Right. Apparently that's what Lamont had. TC the Crisis is in the super chat with the 2-piece. Much love. He said Tank singing back up for Ready for the World. Yeah. But Shalimar. Was a boy named Mickey Free. Yeah. Tank like Mickey Free out here in these streets. OG is in the super chat with that 5-piece. Thank you. Appreciate the support. Says, let's not forget all the shucking and jiving Tank was doing after Ryan cheated Devin. Absolutely. I ain't never going to forget it. That's why I'm cooking him. I'm going to cook this man every day. I told y'all. I told Tank fans. Bro, listen. I'm warning all of y'all. I told you. I've been here long enough to know. I am one of the oldest boxing channels on YouTube. One of them now. Right? I have many different channels. Right? But I've seen people rise. I've seen them fall. I've seen hype trains and all that stuff. I remember Triple G when he was the man. And all, bro, fans get to talking crazy, disrespecting people, laughing at people when they take an L, all that stuff. But like I tell you, your time gonna come. Your time will come. That I guarantee you. You know what I'm saying? And when it does, everything, all the dirt, all the nastiness you gave to other people is gonna come back to you tenfold. Will come back. This is what it is. Todd French 600 is in the super chat with the 5-piece. Much love and much appreciation. He says, "We will not let Tank sully the good name of Murray's hair." Facts. He says, "Tank, sir, we will not condone the unwarranted attack against the Wave Master, sir. No, we ain't gonna do it. London on the track. Appreciate the love, fam. Coming with the 2-piece. He says, that wasn't a fluke. Lamont can win the rematch. I agree. I think Lamont can win the rematch as well. What's up? The lovely, beautiful brown sugar Tay is in the building. Shaquilla Field says, I know what I saw. Absolutely. I seen what I seen. I can't unsee what I seen. Stormy said it right here. I can't unsee that knee. Absolutely. Yeah, Tank out here making a fool of himself. Talking about these Tank out here making a fool of himself, talking about the making up excuses for these rules. No, I wasn't a knockdown. I voluntarily took a knee. Shut up, man. You got hit with a punch, you backed up, you looked at the referee, and you went down and took a knee. It's a knockdown, bro. I don't care what nobody says. Joseph Brown is in the super chat with that 5-piece. Much love, much appreciation. Family says, hey, the plain truth is this guy Tank don't want to fight the top tier guys in his weight class. And now we know why. Scam for years. Facts. Facts, bro. But, his fans got to learn the hard way. Because they ain't going to learn from this. Even if he come back and beat Lamont Roach. What's done is done. I seen what I seen. And when he fight the guys I want to see him fight, now I'm confident he going to lose. Before I didn't know. I just want to see the fight. You know what I'm saying? I just want to see the fight, see who the best was. Now I know he's going to lose. I know he going to get stepped on. Hold on 1 second, y'all. He's going to get stepped on out here in these streets. Lamont Roach say, I said Lamont Roach. My bad, bro. Jermaine 419 say, what's going to happen is it's going to be an immediate rematch. Roach gets destroyed and KO'd. and then fans going to act like the first fight was a fluke. Nope. Some fans did act like that. I seen what I seen. I can't unseen what I seen. No, sir. I can't unsee what I seen. No, sir. So if Tank come back and knock out Roach, that's great for him. Great. That's great that Tank came out and knocked out Lamont Roach. And guess what else? He still got to fight Shakur Stevenson and the other guys in his weight division. He's not fighting none of his contemporaries. And y'all totally, how are y'all fine with this man not fighting the other names in his division? And it's not just 135. In 5 years, the man has never fought Lomachenko, Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson. Right now you got Shakur Stevenson. He never fought Teofimo Lopez when he was down there. Never fought George Kambosos. Oh, George Kambosos, nothing. Who cares? Whatever. That's 5 people I just named he never fought. Now you're in a whole new era. You got the boy Keyshawn Davis there. What are you going to do? Not fight these guys either? He didn't fight him at 130. When he was at 130, he never fought the best guys. Never was undisputed in no division. Went to 140, cherry-picked Mario Barrios, and wouldn't fight nobody else. I'm listening to Chad Ochocinco over here making up lies, talking about some Chad Ochocinco over there lying, trying to justify why Tank ain't fighting nobody. Talking about, man, them fights is hard to make. The money ain't right. I've been around them guys. The guys told me the money ain't right. Man, shut up, lying. The money always right for you to fight a bum, though. The money always right for you to fight cherry pick. Tank supposed to be this huge draw, but you can't afford to pay somebody a $2.5 million guarantee. Because that's all Devin wanted. Devin said, hey, man, I'll take the same deal you gave Ryan. $2.5 million guarantee, and we can split the back end. No, that's too much. Devin asking for too much. And even to this day, you got goofies. You got fans of Tank that still believe to this day that Devin Haney, the reason why the Haney and Tank fight didn't happen because Devin wanted to be the A side and he wanted more money. There's still people who believe that, bro. It's unbelievable. That's why I can't stand liars. Dudes who come on the internet telling these fibs is ridiculous. Thomas from the Bronx, what's happening with a homie in the super chat with that 10-piece? Thank you, sir. He says, if I'm Lamont Roach, I would not give Tank a rematch. He was already against the ref, right? Said the New York Athletic Commission, the judges, and Tank. The rematch will be worse. He would do Roach dirty in the rematch. More than the first. I agree with that. Lamont Roach has the keys to the city at this point. If I'm Lamont Roach, I'm finna say, look, man, I'm finna go beat Shakur. I'm finna go here and fight Shakur Stevenson, get a belt. So then when I come back to fight you in a rematch, now we can talk good with this money. I'm a champion. I already, you know what I'm saying? I beat you before. That's what I'm gonna do if I'm Lamont Roach. But if I'm Tank, I'm pressing for the rematch. If I'm Tank, I'm pressing for the rematch. But Tank said out of his own mouth in the post-fight press conference that he didn't want the rematch right now. Yeah, so I want to see. Hey, somebody dropped the link to the LDBC meet and greet of the tickets. Somebody got the link. Put the link to the tickets in the chat. I need to start buying them tickets, man. Get them early if you can. It's March, so I know y'all got y'all taxes. Go ahead and buy the LDBC meet and greet tickets. Don't wait till the last minute tomorrow. Oh, man, I didn't even know. Or see what had happened was, my boat had sunk to the bottom of the ocean. Yeah, and my wallet was in there. And see, that's what, it's crazy. Uncommentary with St. Louis is in the super chat with the 2-piece. Much love, much appreciation, family. Says, is it just me or Tank looks smaller than Versus Frank? No, I don't think he looks smaller. I think Tank is just he's a smaller guy anyway. Okay, D-Man Jr., thanks. I'm going to go back up to the super chat. I think Tank is just smaller a guy anyway. He's powerful, but he's a short little guy. And he like to use that to his advantage. Tell everybody how small he is, get some sympathy. Let's see here. All right, we got Todd French 600 is in the super chat with the 2-piece. Much love, much appreciation, fam. He says a harrowing experience. Tank is anemic. Tank is anemic. You wild boy. Appreciate the love, Todd French 600. D-Man Jr. in that super chat with the 5-piece. Good looking out, sir. He says, my brother 78. He said, what's happening? He says, I won't unsee what I saw. Absolutely. Me neither. I seen what I seen, and I'm gonna keep on seeing it, and I'm gonna remember it. Nick J say, big shout out to Lamont Roach Jr. Not enough being said about him and being prepared. Oh, absolutely. Prepared for the moment. Yeah, for sure. Lamont Roach definitely came in there and did his thing. I really enjoyed his style. I enjoyed his confidence and him standing in the pocket. He fought. That was, like I say, it was a throwback type of fight, like some old school James Toney or Bernard Hopkins type of situation where he's right there. He right there to be hit. He flat-footed. He in the pocket, but his defense was impeccable. You know what I mean? He catching shots, catching shooting, catching shoot, catching shoot. And Tank, did you see how Tank threw a left hand? Lamont Roach caught it, and then bap. He caught it and then threw his right hand. He caught it. He caught the left hand with his right hand, and then threw his right hand and caught Tank right on the chin and wobbled Tank, pushed him back. See, stuff like that. That's a good training, skilled boxer right there. Yeah. Lamont definitely did his thing. I'm happy for him, and I'm glad Lamont is going to get out here and get some recognition now, and people are going to give him some props. But this is why I think Lamont Roach. Me personally, This is why I think Lamont should fight Shakur, because if Lamont fights Shakur and Shakur wins, I think at that moment Tank has to fight Shakur Stevenson. He has to, right? If Lamont fights Shakur and Lamont beats Shakur, now the Tank versus Lamont fight is even bigger because it's for 2 belts. See what I'm saying? So it's a win-win situation for Lamont if he fights Shakur Stevenson first, in my opinion. But we'll see. I know PBC gonna throw a lot at him. They're gonna tell him, "Hey man, come on, stay with us. Look, man, we're gonna give you this, we're gonna give you that." If Lamont Roach don't have no contract with PBC, which I don't think he does, I guarantee you, Turkey Out Shake and Matchroom them is gonna throw a boatload of money over to him. Probably about $5 million or something. $5 million, a full $5 million guarantee to come fight Shakur Stevenson. David Jackson in the super chat, appreciate the love. Coming with the 2-piece. He says, I agree, 7-8 was a good scrap. Yes, sir. All right. Time to open up the panel. See what y'all thought of the fight, man. Let's open up the panel. Let's see here. There we go. Just remember, when you come on here, be respectful. Don't be overly cursing, talking crazy in the AM. G. Benson is in the super chat with that 5-piece. Good looking out. Thank you, sir. So I saw tickets vid on Tank. I gotta watch Tank's video. He says, he says something I agree with. When Tank does get his official loss, he will quit boxing. He won't recover from it. No, because Tank is mentally weak. Tank mentally weak, bro. KBGJ, I see in the background. Tank is mentally weak. What's happening with homie?
What's up, man?
Chilling, bro. What's going down? What's your thoughts of the fight, man? And what the
Man,
aftermath and everything?
man, OG, what's up, dog, man? I know I couldn't unsee Roach throwing that left hook and landing it like repeatedly.
Right.
I can't unsee that. I
Yeah,
can't see the jab and Tank eye and him hitting his knee.
all facts.
Yeah, I can't unsee what I seen. Tank lost to a guy named Roach that he pulled up from 130. I
Right.
mean, we can't unsee that.
No, absolutely. Cannot unsee it. Now, what do you think of the referee's decision to not call that a knockdown?
Oh man, that's disgusting, man. That's crazy.
It's ridiculous.
I ain't never seen nothing like it.
Me neither. And what did you think of Tank's excuse about the hair grease?
Yeah, grease monkey.
Grease monkey. Yeah.
Grease monkey. He John Travolta, man. Grease, man. You know what I'm saying? Grease 3 coming soon, man. Yeah, man. I think that was BS, man. He got hit in the eye. Everybody seen that. He took a knee. That dude is full of BS, man. I'm just glad I'm glad everybody's seen that the dude was a fraud, bro.
Yeah. I mean, it's sad because that's what I'll try to warn Tank fans, man. Like, bro, this is not normal for somebody to avoid everybody, every other good name fighter. You just avoid them. He's hiding something, bro. Y'all gotta go back and remember. Alex Saddam, I see you in the background. I'm gonna put you up here. You gotta go back and remember what Gervonta Tank Davis and Floyd Mayweather was doing, and how Floyd was keeping him away from Loma and all that for years. I'm like, man, what's Floyd doing this, man? I think Tank can beat Loma. They didn't believe that. They seen something in that gym that said it's something that's giving him some problems. But Alex Saddam, what's your thoughts on it, brother?
Man, what's up, 7-8? Appreciate you for letting me on.
Chilling.
Salute to the panel, man. It was a decent fight, man. You know, I watched it and then I rewatched it. You know, the morning after. Yeah, Lamont Roach got on that boy, man. Like point blank, period. That's what I saw. You know, even with the ninth round, I gave it to Lamont Roach, even without the knockdown, even without the whole take a knee thing. I think Lamont Roach did a good job. You know, from the ninth all the way through, he won all the rounds, in my opinion. You know, but yeah, I think it was a good fight. Lamont did a good fight. Tank got exposed. You know, we finally seen what we all been talking about this whole time. So,
indeed,
and we can't unsee it.
Can't unsee
it. And Alex, what did you think of Tank's hair grease situation?
Man, see, it's crazy to me because I mean, every time I seen Tank, he always got his hair done when he fight, and I ain't never heard him ever say, "Oh, the grease got in my eye." So, and especially you got your hair done 3 days ago on a Wednesday and it's Saturday. Like I don't know, it's just excuses, man. Too much excuses for me, man.
Facts.
Real, man. It's crazy.
The men say, oh, why y'all booing me? I'm saying real stuff, man. Hey, man, it's all right. First they love you, then they hate you.
Right.
You know, tomorrow y'all love me again, like whatever.
Hey, that's what he cared too. He said the people turning on him.
Yeah, he knew, and I was glad he got booed.
Me too.
Glad he got booed because that humbled a lot of his fans who think that, like no, and whoever that was in the background, yeah, you wasn't connected. You kept saying you were disconnected. If that's you, Drew, let me just wave at me, Drew. Make sure that's you. I got you, Drew. Yeah, so it's crazy. It's crazy.
Nah, for sure. I'm glad he got booed too. That showed him that okay, he's not the big. You're not as big as you think you are. You know, everybody can get touched. Just like they say, you can't swim without getting wet. So,
For
I mean,
sure.
I'm glad all this happened to Tank. You know, like he needs this humbling moment to really make. Hopefully, this will change his mindset to be like, okay, let me start getting out here because we love you as fans. I'm a Tank fan. I'm a big Tank fan, but at the same time, you can't act like you're bigger than what this is. This is boxing. It's a world sport. You know, you're not that guy. You know what I'm saying? There's always somebody that's gonna be better than you. So just humble yourself
Hey,
and just get
hey,
better.
his fans finally got revenge because he be mistreating them anyway.
Hey, he brutalizing them.
Exactly.
Hey, my brother Drew Titan, LLC in the building. What it do, Drew?
Was good.
Right.
Was good. Salute to the panel. I'm not gonna be long. You know, I'm headed to the gym. But
Yes, sir.
listen. In all seriousness, um, y'all all hear me say, time reveals all truth, and a lie is nothing but the long way to the truth.
Yeah.
And the truth of the matter is, this kid been exposed himself, but with the help of other channels and things of that nature, enabling him to do what he do. What happens is what he's actually doing gets lost in translation. You focus on, and I'm gonna get to this in a second right here. I'm about to upload a video. You focus on the glamour, the hair, the tattoos, the gear. It's hilarious. And you don't focus on the work that he's not doing. We are no longer in the business of giving people credit for things that they haven't done. And we had to get away from that. This kid made everyone wait until 4
One
in the
second,
morning.
Drew. 1 second. My bad. I'm sorry. Ray's son in the back. It says your device is not connected. So if you can hear me, you might want to leave out and come back in, or get up under some Wi-Fi or something. Go ahead, Drew.
Yeah. He made people wait 4 hours, or no, until 4 in the morning. He comes out, and when he was asked about what the call out was going to be, first they asked him about the rematch, and he said, "Okay, I'm rematching. I want to rematch Lamont, but it's not going to happen next," which gave me real reasonable cause to believe that he don't want to do it next. Now I heard something about the WBA demanding that it's going to happen next, but what do belts mean? He'll just simply drop the damn belt and go fight Jake Paul because that's where the bag is at. Now, you just ripped everybody for working with Turkey Al-Sheet, getting the money while fighting their contemporaries, because that young man not say that these people are stupid for going over there and risk taking a loss just for some bread. So what he's telling you is that I'm fighting Jake Paul, and there's no risk in me losing to him, and I'm going to get a whole lot of bread for it. This is what the American fight fans have been used to dealing with these clown fights. I'm not mad at Jake Paul. Get in where you fit in. You need to be upset with Tank fans, but the Tankaholics, they accept this mediocre behavior as excellence. And it's a sad state of affairs. And one more thing I want to point out. I want to point out something that Stormy brought up on the show. And shout out to Stormy. Y'all go subscribe to Stormy B, man. This is what he said. When Barry Hunter and Coach Cal, when they said they put strong emphasis that Tank didn't know what round it was.
Right.
All right. I found that kind of strange, but they're talking about it like it's normalized. I want you guys to understand that that's not normal.
Right.
And what Stormy pointed out was this is the most you've seen Tank get wobbled in this fight. But a lot of the damage that these fighters go through doesn't come from the actual fights. A lot of that comes from sparring. I'm listening to Tank talk. That's more than him like having a lack of education. That's gym wars. Doghouse rules is not safe. That's not cool. Tank has been taking that kind of damage from when he was a little boy. And when you saying that this kid did not remember what round it was, they're like in round 12 and he think it's round 8. You know what? He may have been concussed.
I agree.
He may have been concussed. And if that's the point, if that's what's going on, and I'm not clowning right now, then Tank needs to get the hell out of the sport before something, because it's going to get worse in 2 or 3 years. And the last person he needs to be in the ring with is a guy that's 200 pounds. Never mind the fact that they spent all 2024 telling us that Devin was too heavy and he was a weight bully. Now you're going to get into the ring with a guy that's not a pro fighter, but he is still 200 pounds. He could knock the crap out of you, man. All right, so now we're discussing safety and we're discussing real fights. There's more than likely a reason why he's not fighting his contemporary, because the Shakur that I saw take apart Padley, I know that wasn't Tank, but Tank was systematically taken apart by a guy from 130 that we thought had no chance. And all he had, and what dawned on me was that this fella, Lamont Roach, who wasn't even on my radar, no disrespect to him, I got to apologize to him. But what I realized was Tank Davis fought a guy that didn't have to struggle to come down and make weight. He just came in naturally. And I'm looking at his body frame during the stare down and when the bell rang. I said, man, he got to be about 147 right now. He was big. Right. He was bigger than Tank. So he fought a healthy opponent, and you saw the outcome. Also, what I want to point out: does everybody know that he took VADA testing for this fight?
I didn't know.
Oh,
Okay,
I did. I did.
Well, he took VADA testing.
I caught your other video.
Right, he took VADA testing. So I don't know, y'all, the Tankaholics. Y'all want to hold him accountable for that? I don't know. Okay, so he did VADA testing, and magically, there was no knockout power. And Lamont stood in front of him. Is that a coincidence? I don't know. Maybe I'm trying to say something. Maybe I'm not. I don't know.
Hey, well, I say it. It's suspicious to me. It's suspicious.
There it is. It's very suspicious. So now he's on VADA, no knockout power. He didn't even know who was doing his testing before, but all this stuff with Snack and everything else. I mean, everything is falling into place. This kid
I think Lamont Roach deserves all the credit. He just he's on the scene now. He's showing us what he's really made of. We got another representative of our nation, of somebody that's inspiring and somebody that can have a motivational story up there that we've always had since Ali, and we're gonna keep having stories like this. And it's just great to see. Lamont Roach is sharp in there. He like got knives in them gloves, man. He's crisp. He's like you said, he ain't all beat up from the gym. You know, he's came up the right way. You can see he's healthy with it. Everybody keeps talking about his determination and his motivation. I mean, he's somebody we really want to see. I don't want to beat up on Tank too bad. He stood in there with him as long as he could. Tank's still a representative of us, but he just got to get under the right leadership. I think what's big and what nobody's talking about is Calvin Ford, the guy that got him to the dance, is gone. He ain't there, and that's big. You know, that's
hey, brother, he got wobbled.
Right, I think they know his limitations, bro. That's why he didn't fight his contemporaries. That's what I'm left with. I think they know.
All I know is he got wobbled by a 130 pounder, man. I cannot see that.
Let me let the brother I don't know speak. He ain't spoke yet. I don't know. You there, brother?
Yes, sir. What's good?
What's good, brother? How you doing?
Chilling. A couple things I wanted to mention. First thing first. I sent you a message on Instagram about the 51-year-old boxer. So when you get a chance, just respond to that so we can set that up. The second thing is now I ain't no Tank defender, and I don't really like Tank, but I got dreads and I work out a lot. If you get a fresh retwist and you work out and that sweat start falling your eyes, that junk do hurt you. No excuses for Tank. I think Roach beat him, but I just wanted to throw that out there.
Man, I got locked too. I got locked too. And I go sparring every Saturday, bro. And that high guard, ain't no grease getting in your eye like that.
Now look,
that's just probably get on the glove.
I ain't making an excuse for Tank. I just want to throw that out there. That dude be happening to me.
Tighten out the video said she she didn't use no grease.
But the thing is this.
First of all, I'm a defender queen because she's from the Bronx. Shorty from the Bronx. All right, that's number one. Number two, she posted what she used to grease his scalp, and there was no alcohol or grease in the product. You understand?
I don't know all that stuff. I'm not tripping on it. I just wanted to throw that out there because I be going through that sometimes.
We all got done had hair and we all done had grease in our eyes, so we know. But you know, it's not nothing that you're gonna take a knee for. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna take a knee.
Let me point that out. That was a knockdown because he got hit. He rolled the right hook, but it landed because you heard it, and then he hit him with a jab.
He reacted.
He took 5 steps back. He went, and then he took the knee. So that was basically a knockdown. That was a knockdown.
I think it should have been a knockdown as well. Like, I ain't excusing Tank. I was just throwing that out there. Like, I know that feeling of that grease getting in your eyes. But
hey, brother, listen, I got a fresh retwist now, and my job styled up. And I went sparring last Saturday. Roach that high guard ain't letting it get in your eye.
Roach was ready. He went in there with his hair cut.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you something. Roach came to fight, bro. He came to fight, and Tank came in there to look cute for his man fans.
Right.
So that's the thing. Why are you even worried about your hair getting braided? I understand you want to be fly and all that kind of stuff, but you worry about getting your hair braided, bro. Like you lucky you caught Ryan Garcia and weight drained him because Ryan had you looking like Julio in that second round.
hey, Leonard Lewis used to come in that thing nasty as a mug, bro.
It's the fight, man. This dude, he's
ready to fight.
He walked into the ring like he about to walk into the club, man, and he got walked in and got clubbed. That's what happened. And I also want to point out, man, we need to, if this Jake Paul thing is official, this guy keeps killing the Tankaholics arguments, man. Devin Haney, 140 was too big. This guy's about to fight a 200-plus pounder. This is crazy work right here. Joey Gamache fought a tall Gaddy. It was a 20-pound weight difference, and Gaddy violently knocked him out so bad that there was a lawsuit. They was like, yo, that fight shouldn't have happened. All right. Tank Davis got in there with Leo Sanders Snooze and slept him, and he was 20 pounds heavier than him. No talk about being a weight bully. But this guy couldn't go up 5 pounds to face Devin. Well, Devin was at 135 for 7 years and never fought. Go figure. You dig what I'm saying? So all of these arguments, they come in full circle. So all the Tank channels, I don't know what these guys are saying, but y'all are left holding the bag. It's like he robbed the bank and the cops are looking and you got the bag of money. He gone.
He fought Mario Barrios that killed that argument though, Drew.
Tank looked good in that fight. Tank looked good against Mario Barrios.
Yeah, but he fought a bigger fighter. That killed the old Devin too big for an argument.
That was one of his best fights. I think that was one of Tank's best fights against Mario Barrios.
I was at that fight. That was a good fight.
This is disgusting, man. This kid, there's nowhere to go. He can't go anywhere. Listen, I don't go to the other channels because I'm not interested in their talking points. I'm really not.
Wow.
All right, this dude got styled on, and salute to the brother in the chat. Push the weight, I'm flexing, no doubt. I'm just disgusted with this kid's behavior. How the hell did we become haters for asking him to fight his contemporaries? But now, based off of this fight, I'm starting to believe that y'all remember when Coach Cal told Marco, why would we want that fight in reference to Shakur? He's not going to stand there and let us do what we do.
Right.
And then I think in that same interview, when Devin Haney was mentioned, he said, yeah, but at what weight though? What are you talking about? After telling us that Tank spars heavyweights and knocks out cruiserweights in the gym. Come on, man. And that's the problem right there. The gym, he's been getting beat up and it's showing in his speech. All right. He needs to get out the game. Hang it up, bro. How you mad at all the guys at Riyadh season for getting their money while fighting their contemporaries, but you're trying to get money with Jake Paul and you're not fighting anywhere near your contemporaries, and you struggled against Lamont Roach. Get Tank out of here, man. Get him out of here.
Because Roach ain't standing there and let you do what you do.
I think the thing about his speech, he always kind of talk kind of slow, but he been sharp in the ring before. So I don't want to tear the brother down by the speed, but I'll say it's redemption for him, just like it's redemption for any fighter that's been exposed or been down on the bottom or just had a rough time. He ain't totally done. He can still come back from this and show us something great and inspire us again. But we just got to see. We just got to see it. We just got to see it.
Nah, he don't want redemption though. He said he don't want the rematch. He said he want to bypass it.
Hey, I just know the program. I can't make him follow the program. I know the way to
follows his
to
own
victory.
program. That's
Yeah,
abundantly clear. He follows his own program. Jake
And I'm gonna get
Paul,
off
I
here
was
though.
even in the conversation. After there's nothing other than money. You're in the
Yeah.
conversation because of money. After you just ripped every real fighter over there on Riyadh season for putting it on the line and fighting their contemporaries. Padley went in there and got whooped on by Shakur, but the result was that whooping. Turkey Al-Sheikh made sure because he's an electric by trade. He's an electrician. He made sure that he don't have to work anymore, and he's giving him another fight date. So that was a result to get that ass whooping.
And he signed
That's
with
a good
Match.
result. So and he wasn't Padley by the UK standards and where he is. He's not a bad fighter. You understand? But that was a result of him putting it on the line. And Tank is held to this standard. He has at least 4 contemporaries. He's not even trying to fight those guys. And I'm telling you that his camp knows something that they're not putting out. And I'm reading in between the lines, man.
But see, Drew, listen, Drew. This the same guy that don't think he got contemporaries. He think his contemporary is Floyd Mayweather. That's what he thinks. That's what the dude thinks.
Right.
He compared his fight with Ryan Garcia to Oscar and Floyd.
Right.
I almost fell out my seat, man.
I almost threw up.
Yeah, man, crazy. Shout out to our main biker in the super chat. Appreciate the love. He says, "My locks are to my hips. I spar, never got oil in my eye."
Me neither, OG. I spar every Saturday. It's no oil because I stay in a high guard or a shell. Like your glove go wipe it off before it even get to your eyes.
Look, man, he got hit with a jab right before he took that knee.
Couple jabs.
He got hit with a right hook and got popped with a jab. He took a step back and took the knee. That was a knockdown, man.
Yeah, the dude stay in the high guard anyway. High grease get in your eye. That's what I'm saying, man.
Man, I'm so tempted to see what everyone else is saying, but I just can't bring myself to do it. This is disgusting work.
Man, Drew, I was waiting for you, boy. I was waiting for your video this morning. I knew you were gonna do that monkey video.
Now it's reserved for Tuesday. I got a lot of more.
Look at the panel, though, man. I'm gonna catch y'all. Thank you, Stephen.
Hey, salute, brother. Appreciate you jumping in. New York Dad in the super chat. Appreciate the love. Coming through with the 5-piece. He says, "Salute. First time here. I was sitting with Roach. First of all, welcome to the channel, man. Sub to the channel. Welcome. Come back again." He says, "I was sitting with Roach family on Saturday. Roach was ready for Tank. Was off on Saturday. He said Roach was ready and Tank was off on Saturday. So we all saw. Wait a minute, I can't see it. My bad. We was all confused when he took the knee. Yeah, man, it is what it is, bro. I think that by him taking that knee, he's embarrassed now because he's trying to convince everybody that, oh, I wasn't really hurt and oh, something was in my eye. I'm sorry, man. When I watched that fight 4 times. And that one particular instance, I kept rewatching it. And I seen Tank get hit with a right hand flush, and then he got hit with 2 jabs. And he backed up. He looked at the referee, and then he went down. I think he was hurt. And he went down. He probably never been hurt before in a fight like that and didn't know how to react to it. He went down. He got embarrassed. He ran over to his corner, talking about wipe my face or something. Like, come on, fam. This is ridiculous.
That boy Tank turned into Wanye. He was down on bending knee.
Yep. Bending knee.
Yeah, man. Look, I was happy, bro. He had to be humble.
Yeah.
He had to.
And I can't unsee anything in this fight. I can't unsee.
Oh no, I'm not unseeing that.
No, I can't unsee the right hook with the jab that made him bend the knee and run to the corner. The wipers. I can't unsee that.
I can't unsee the triple left hook that he got hit with. I was looking like,
yo, man.
Oh, he can't slip the left hook.
When did Lamont Roach become this steel wall that he could walk down Tank? Because that's where he won the fight on ring generalship.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't the punch output. It was the range general.
Yeah, he was walking forward. And you know what else though? This could be his N-word wake-up call. You know why? He was not treated like a A-side champion at all. Because
Yep.
had that been Canelo would have won by split decision. You know that, right?
Yep.
You know,
So
and
would have.
I never seen Canelo take a knee like that either.
I think he was treated like an A-side champion because
He wasn't supposed to win.
Because Roach clearly beat him. To me, I thought Roach won like 8 to 9 rounds.
I had Roach winning 9-3. I did.
Yeah.
Right.
But
and the ref took away his knockdown.
So they knew if they would have gave Tank the decision, it might have been a riot or something in the ring. But they didn't want to see him lose because the PBC got plans. They competing with Turkey, so they got plans to try to make some more money. Which is goofy. This is goofy, man. Tank should have been over there, but Tank for to fight these exhibitions and stuff, and his fans gonna condone it. They're gonna say, "Oh well, Tank, he gotta get his money, man. He gotta do what he gotta do for him and his family." Jalen James in the super chat with the 5-piece. Appreciate the love, fam. He says he got hit with a hook. His brain hit his eye. BS on the ref. Should have called that in the 8th. Call it a knockdown. I guess PBC exposed themselves by not making that call. Salute to Roach.
Yeah.
Definitely salute to Roach. Understand the 8 for sure.
Yeah, Roach wouldn't let him do what he do.
Nah, he wouldn't let him do what he do. They're gonna learn now.
This is funny, boy. Cherry pick going wrong, man.
The fact that he doesn't want, he was asked. First of all, it took him 40 years to get to the post fight. That was just disturbing.
Yeah.
But the fact that he doesn't want to run it back immediately is a testament to who he is as a person, as a competitor or lack thereof, or as a fighter. No, I say no to him, man. And now I'm talking about health rise. I'm not confident that his mind is right. Hang it up and go be with your daughters, man. That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Hang it up.
If that's you, wave to me real quick. If that's you back there.
And see, Drew, the difference between Canelo cherry pick going wrong and Gervonta cherry pick going wrong is B-Vol can be looked at as an all-time great now. So now that's a race. Now the cherry pick going wrong is like a race.
Yeah. And I want everyone to recognize, I'm going to say this and I'm going to cut out of here. Everybody was at 135. He never fought Teofimo. He never fought Loma. He never fought Devin. Nicole was standing there. They both had belts. He never wanted to unify. Cambosa came in through the front door. Rock Tio, he didn't want to intervene. He clearly could have intervened. Never fought Tevin Farmer. Never fought Gary Russell Jr. But he's about to give you Jake Paul. And when he fought a 130-pounder, it's a draw. And this is Tank's legacy that they're talking about. This kid is not a Hall of Famer. He was a pretender. All right? And I used to say that there was still time for him to fix this stuff. There ain't no time. He's out of time. Get out the sport before you get hurt. And that's why I stand. Yo, I'm out, bro.
Salute.
Titan LLC, make sure you go sub to the channel. Coach Hudson, what's up, good brother?
Peace, family. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir. He good.
Yep.
All right. Man, what a weekend for boxing, right?
Yes, sir.
Man, I tell you, it looks like the walls are closing in for the 135 division. Lamont Roach, man, he put on a great fight. And I tell you, their training camp, them guys really work with him to pretty much take away everything that Tank does good. They took away his left hand. They took away him being able to explode. Usually, just from the coach standpoint, a lot of times people say, well, we're just going to keep on his right foot to keep him from throwing that hand. But not only did he do that, when he was in the pocket with Tank, he would smother his left. So even when Tank, it was a few times Tank threw a few low blows, but they didn't get a full effect because Roach was smothering him. And he came to fight. And that's what we have been missing. Even when Tank, I don't know if you all saw when Tank hit him with the shoulder and Roach didn't stop. Like, hey, he hit me with his shoulder. He came right over with a cross. You know, when Tank tried to, Tank used to get in his way. When Tank tried to talk in the middle of the fight, hey man, Roach hit him again right in the mouth. Like, hey man, shut up and fight. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we need. Now, hey man, I love this whole weekend because everything we've been talking about is coming. Even it's hitting mainstream now. Even when Ochocinco was trying to make excuses for Tank and some other guys, the same things that we've been saying the past years now. You got Shannon Sharp saying it like, nah, man, that bull.
Cam and Mace too.
Exactly. It's time for these guys to fight. Now 7-8, check this out. At the post press conference, see, this is why I get it now. This is why Floyd and Ellerby used to be sitting beside him, because he puts his foot in his own mouth all the time. And this is what I mean. At the press conference now, we were hearing all this stuff about what Saudi ain't doing, what Turkey ain't doing. Check it out. He says to the crowd, he says, see, that's why we need someone announcing the rounds during the fight. Well, brother, you know who does that? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Turkey and them, they do that. If you would have been on their card, you would have to ask your corner. The whole corner, man. Oh man, listen, the corner was so messed up. If you go back and watch the fight, there's a part where Tank, I forget which round, but Tank is sitting there arguing with Coach Calvin, because one thing about Coach Ford is he gonna tell you what it is. He not just gonna tell you, hey, you doing a good job. He was telling Tank, hey man, don't do that junk again. It look like you quitting. Like you need to
You need to listen to me, Kyle.
Right. So he trying to throw him up under the bus now. You see what I'm saying? So now you seeing the destruction in the corner. So then he's at the press conference. So he's saying, we need this, that, and the third, and things that are already happening. Did you see how upset he got when one of the reporters asked him, well, we know that you was going to call somebody out, but that might be changed. But can you tell us who was you going to call out? Would it be Shakur? Man, he got so upset, dog. I'm like, see, this is what he need, man. He need a wake-up call. And I'm glad we got it. I don't want to take nothing away from Roach. It's a lot of people saying that, Tank was off and Roach was good. No. If you go back and you look at all of Tank's fights, Tank starts slow and he eventually catches his people. Lamont Roach did everything that Frank Martin was supposed to do.
That's right.
If Frank Martin would have stayed off the ropes, like Coach was trying to tell him, like James was trying to tell him, he would have been able to do the same thing, because he was piecing him up. And I think Frank Martin might hit a little harder than Roach. But Roach did everything right that Frank was supposed to do.
And Frank Martin is bigger, but
if you go back and go ahead, 78.
No, I said you ain't told no lies. Yeah, go ahead, keep cooking.
So if you all go back and you watch, if you go back and look at the copy box numbers of all his fights, last 10 fights, they pretty much look the same as far as punches landed until about the 5th or 6th round. He starts picking it up. Roach did everything right. Now, I think the only thing I didn't like is, because I want to big up boxing first, but I also want to say some things that needs to happen. In the UFC, if a ref makes a bad call like that, you potentially are going to get fired. Now, I don't want to say refs make mistakes, but at the end, it was taking them a long time to get the cards together. Right. And I think the reason why is the judges were trying to figure out, were they counting that as a knockdown or not? Regardless if it was sweat, grease, or blood, if you take a knee, that ref was supposed to start counting.
That's right.
You don't let the fighter tell you what we're gonna do. Right. I have not seen that in a long time. I haven't seen that since Anthony Joshua pulled that crap. The ref, we got to ask ourselves, if we're going to say, well, I don't want to hear no more bad stuff about Turkey. I don't want to hear no more bad stuff about Riyadh season, because at the end of the day, most of the biggest boxing moments are ruined in America. most of our biggest moments that are supposed to be, amazing to push it forward. Imagine if Lamont won. We have another 5-6 years of a fighter that wants to fight that's not going to hold up a division. But because it was a draw, we got to keep on with this diva crap. If you go back and you think about what would have happened when Wilder fought Fury, if that 10 count crap that happened,
it would have changed the whole course of boxing.
Exactly. You got Wilder. Imagine if that body shot against Usyk and Du Bois would have been ruled what it was supposed to be. The heavyweight division would be different. I mean, it looks like the way it looks now, but what I'm saying is, if the refs, if we are going to big up American boxing and we want the best fights and stuff, things have to go down right. We cannot mess up our biggest moments. So a lot of people are saying, well, why aren't there a second, third ref? There actually is. They're sitting on the side, but they're there for emergencies. They're there for if the ref falls out and can't continue, something bad happens, he has a seizure, you have a replacement. I think there should be somebody at the end of the fight. If there is a call like that, they should be able to challenge it and do a play-by-play look, just like they do a replay, and say, okay, that was a knockdown before we go ahead and call this fight. But, man, I'm happy that Tank got that, because a lot of people been thinking like this dude is just invincible. And what we see, people been calling us haters, people who do this. I am a boxing coach. I am a former fighter, amateur fighter. And all of us who are in the community, we all know since Tank was in the amateurs, he has always struggled with slick fighters. What has given him advantage is the boy hit hard. Don't get me wrong. He hits hard. He has 8-ounce gloves now. So knockouts that he wasn't getting with the 14 or 16-ounce gloves in the amateurs with headgear, he's getting them now in the pros because the boy hit hard. But when you get in there with somebody who knows how to box and stays off them ropes and can hang with him, he is going to struggle. So hey man, I'm just in good spirits. Go ahead.
And as a boxer, what else we know too? There's no such thing as a perfect boxer.
Facts.
I don't know why they kept saying the dude is perfect. Even though I like Haney, I like Boots, I like Arrow, I know they ain't perfect.
Nobody
has. It's like they think this dude is flawless. I'm like, yeah, he got flaws, major flaws.
Mm-hmm. That's right. And you have to be on point.
Real quick. Shout out to New York Dad in the super chat. Much love and much appreciation, sir. He says Tank was buying time to recoat some energy. In my opinion, that's why he took the knee. Tank is not used to going the distance. Yeah, that's another point. Let me see here. Another super chat. 1 second here, y'all. We got Tripe the Ghost is in the super chat with the 5-piece. Thank you, sir. So, General, what do you think about Antoine Russell, his work rate, and what's next for him? Hey, man, sky's the limit. I want to see him start unifying at 140. See how good he is and what he can do. For anybody that's staying at 140, the guys that's still down there, he can start fighting them. I want to see him fight, now that he got a belt, go fight Julio Pulio again. What's the boy named? Pablo Escobar or something? Go fight that dude. Dude who just beat him. Fight him in a unification matchup. See if you can beat him. Don't duck and dodge him. Fight him, and if you can beat him, I would prefer Gary Antoine to beat the dude to get him out the way. But that's what he should fight, in my opinion.
He got to get El Pollo Loco.
Yeah, got to. Boxing fan Times 4 is in the super chat with the 2-piece. Salute. He says, Nivante Tankernick. Wow. This man is wild. This man out here wild in these streets. David Jackson is in the super chat with the 5-piece. Salute to you, good brother. Because all of Tank contemporaries predicted that Lamont was Tank's best opponent, and boy, they wasn't lying. Well, because they know Lamont better than we don't know Lamont. A lot of fighters who have sparred Lamont know he's good, and they know how he fight, and they can see the interaction between Lamont and Tank, and they know he wasn't scared of Tank. Like to be honest with you, Frank Martin, who I like Frank was scared of Tank, and it was bothering me. But I was like, I didn't want to say nothing because I like Frank, but Frank was letting Tank get too much stuff off. Tank was testing him. He was doing that school.
Pissing me off.
Yeah, he was testing him, doing the school bully stuff to him. And I got you, Stormy. I'm about to drop the link now.
But see, OG, guess what? Nobody addressing this. Nobody addressing this either. Everybody that talked bad about them got that revenge.
Oh, it's gonna happen. Always come back around. Always
That
come back around.
curse. Yeah.
Back time forward. Salute, good brother, with the 5-piece. Thank you, sir. He says PBC ain't even want nothing to do with Roach before the Tank fight. He fought on Pro Box TV on YouTube. Embarrassing. Hey man, PBC. That's what I'm saying. Roach don't owe them nothing. Go to where your money is at, bro. Fight. Go to where your money at. You was brought in to be a cherry pick. Not you supposed to be getting knocked out. Young Hollywood in the super chat. What it do, Young Hollywood? Appreciate the love. Tank ops have fear. Says Roach showed no fear. Indeed. I put the link in the chat for you, Stormy. Frank Martin was a great fighter, big guy, and I thought he could have did some damage to Tank, but Frank was scared. If Frank wasn't scared of Tank, had he had the same history, grew up around Tank, and he realized, man, this dude ain't nobody to be afraid of, yeah, he would have whooped on Tank, in my opinion.
Hey, 78.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna tell you something. So all the top guys who are at the top of the amateurs, that's the issue. That's why all of the big organizations are trying to keep them from fighting each other. It's easy for them to say it's on the fighters, but these guys know because they send their recruits when these guys are in high school. When these guys are 15, 16 years old, they already got their recruits at the national shows for USA Boxing. They try to keep Shakur and Tank and Keyshawn and Andy Cruz and the Russell family and all those guys who are top level amateur fighters. They try to keep them from fighting for that very reason. See, us that are boxers, we know that, hey man, if we grew up in the gym together or we're sparring growing up, man, that mystique that you have does not exist. Like, you really gonna have to fight. You're gonna have to box me. And that's exactly how Roach was fighting him. And check it out. One of the first tweets that I seen going at Tank was from Ryan Garcia. And I hope that Tank sees that, because, I mean, of course, I know he saw it, but I hope he understands that all those people who were siding with you when it was time to hate on Devin Haney, none of them are around defending you, brother. None of them are around on your side to say, hey man, that's all right, Tank, you can do. They have completely disappeared. They like, hey man, that's y'all business. That's you brother's business. Y'all done got it in and you got whooped. We're not gonna help you. Now when it's time to hate on another black man, we'll side with you again. But like a dummy, he has to go through this process.
Hey, hold 1 second. The brother COE Films, turn your camera on, just wave so I can see who you are, brother.
Coach, he got his watermelon welcome.
Oh yeah. with a side of fried chicken.
For sure. Let me go to my brother Stormy B, man, is in the building. The sensei. What's up, Stormy?
Yo, salute. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, hear you good, brother.
Hey man, thanks for shooting me a link. I just want to say, the brother that was talking just a moment ago, it says he's a coach and he fought amateur. What's your name, brother?
Brady Hudson.
Brady, man, let me tell you something, bro. You were dropping some insightful perspectives on this sport, man. I love what you were saying, even about when you talked about how making the improper decisions in certain fights and how it continues boxing off track in a negative sense. The examples that you gave, excellent. Dubois and Usyk, or Wilder and Fury, how both of those fights were shaped to go towards the inclusion of people who ordinarily shouldn't be where they are.
Yes, sir.
And it changed the course of history. to put boxing in an unfavorable light, and they try to say overall that the sport is like, oh, the sport is in bad shape. No, it's the people that make these decisions like this. Just like, how in the world do they let Jack Reese get off saying that he did what he felt was for the greater good of boxing? It is not your freaking choice to do that. Your job is to do your job and let everything be what it's going to be.
He
Trying
should be
to
in
shape
prison.
things and keep people included and involved. And to substantiate what I'm saying about this, and I put this out there years ago when it happened with the Fury Wilder situation. Wilder is a devastating puncher. He dropped Fury twice in that first fight. In the 12th round of a fight with the hardest present day punching heavyghtweight, Fury gets knocked out. But they allow him.
Hold that thought real quick. Brothers in the background, I'm going to let you on in a minute, but D-Mac, turn your camera on just so I can see who you are on commentary. Wave, just so I can see you on the background. I see you. Okay, I see you. Go ahead, Stormy Cook.
Yeah, but I was talking about the fact that they allow Fury to complete that fight, but I looked at it from a different position that nobody ever considered. What if Fury got up, finished that fight, finished that round, and then went back to his hotel and passed out and went into a coma or something like that from a brain bleed? Because he was knocked unconscious. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
And if something bad happened as a result of that, which has happened in boxing, and it could have been prevented, they stopped the fight, they send the guy to the hospital. He was unconscious with his eyes open. Okay, let's not forget that. It wasn't like he was snoring with his eyes closed. He was unconscious with his eyes open. Reese woke him up. But see, people don't think about that tragic end of boxing where stuff like that happens. We've lost so many soldiers and warriors in the sport, providing entertainment to us, trying to provide a better life for themselves and their families. And people don't think about these things, you see, and it's really tragic. And just like I appreciate Drew mentioning on your show today, 78, that I talked about in his Strong House last night, where Ford and Hunter were boasting about Tank having a good gas tank and saying that he didn't know that it was the last rounds, that he was thinking it's the 8th round. I was like, nobody even consider you his cornerman. You're not thinking that this young man might have a freaking concussion?
Right.
Because he took a couple of sharp shots in that fight, and of course he's going to try to man up and power through it. But one of you, between the two of you idiots, and I'm calling those two idiots, that they can't assess that this young man might have had a concussion. Because to give an example, hold on. To give you an example, when Shane Mosley fought Manny Pacquiao, and Pacquiao dropped him in, what was it, the 3rd or 4th round, Mosley got up, he soldiered on, he kept fighting. He goes to the corner in the 9th round. He told this story himself on ESPN. He goes to the corner himself and he asks his trainer, what round is this? They say, oh, it's the 9th round coming up. He didn't remember nothing from getting dropped by Pacquiao and getting up to continue to fight until they told him it was going into the 9th round. Do you understand what I'm saying here? This is the type of significance. This is the type of thing that they don't talk about. They talk about all this other foolishness. When fighters are out there, yes, they're doing it, and we for entertainment value, and we do that. But you still need to have compassion for the life of the warriors who do this, and respect for the sport to protect the participants.
Yep.
I agree.
Those are my thoughts. Those are my thoughts. Go ahead, bro.
I agree 1,000%. I was there. All right. I was within hearing distance. And you know who told Tank what round it was? It was Roach who told them what round they were in.
Wow.
He came out. He said, I don't even know what round are we in? What round are we in? I'm right there. I'm within hearing distance. And I heard Tank when he asked him, what round are we in? And Roach told him, bro, we in the 12th round, bro. And he was like, "Oh shit!" And then they kept going.
Wow. So that's interesting. So Roach had to tell. Yeah, he definitely was concussed or something, bro. Like, because you got 3 people in your corner, ain't nobody telling you the rounds. Nah, there's something ain't right about that. Headbuster, what's happening with it, bro? You on mute? Okay, let me go to. Oh, there you go. You go. Can you hear me, Headbuster? We can't hear you, brother. While you get that situated, I'm gonna go to COE Films. What's up, brother fam?
Hey, yo, what's up, man? How y'all doing?
I'm doing good, brother. How you doing? What's your thoughts on the fight?
Doing good. Man, it was a hell of a weekend, and I was there for it. I was locked in, had everything ready to go, tuned in. First thing about this fight, I saw Tank came in. I think he was a little bit overconfident just by the way he's been acting and some of the things he was doing prior to, from smoking and you know saying he gonna do this and saying he gonna do that. I think he kind of overlooked the moment, and I think he also lit a fuse up under Lamont. Saying he gonna knock him out, betting him 250,000 he gonna knock him out. You giving a guy like that, man, that fought you more than twice, and you giving them a little bit more leverage to come in. That's confidence. If I'm able to go to face this team or face this obstacle or whatever 3 times, I have a little bit more confidence compared to the first time. And if you give me a little bit more courage or a little bit more energy to face that or to conquer that, you're gonna get a different version of me. You know what I mean? So I think one, he gave him too much confidence, and you gave him too much motivation. That's that. Now, when you talk about the fight within itself, man, I was calling it when I was looking at it from round 1 through 6. I was amazed that that Roach was able to come in and be patient. I was happy to see him being patient, and not overreaching and setting himself up for traps. I was impressed that he was able to do that. And it was kind of refreshing, because I knew if he was able to do that, there was a good chance that he was going to be in that fight, And when I saw Tank kind of sitting back, and I heard the crowd, getting restless, I saw a look in Tank eye like I haven't seen before, because now he was getting that Shakur treatment while he was in that ring. And I think at that point of time, it started hitting him. Like, damn, I'm in the fight. Like, I'm really in this fight. And so now I gotta switch up what I'm doing, and I gotta try to put the pressure on, because he's been used to guys. Uh, he's been used to guys, kind of fading round about time the 6th round. Lamont wasn't doing that. Lamont was patient. Lamont had that energy still. He was still able to walk through them punches. And I saw a little panic in Tank eyes. And I heard my guy was saying that, Tank kind of was, talking about the concussion, what round it is. Hey, it gets real once you used to doing certain things in the ring, and you able to turn it up. I heard Tank said he turned it late. He turned it on too late. So that let me know, like, you was in the fight. You was in the fight. And you're gonna try to say what round it was. I think that's another excuse. This, in my opinion, I think that's another excuse, man. You trying to ask what round it is, but in your press conference, you say you turned it on too late. Either you turned it on too late, or you didn't know what round it was, which one it was. I figured he knew what round it was. It's just he what he usually do, it wasn't working. So I think he started to panic, and the crowd was in it. The lights was bright. He figuring like I have to do this. I have to do that, man. I have to win. But not Frank, but Lamont Roach wasn't going. And for us that knee, when he took that knee, I don't know if y'all look at this, but you have to go look at it, 78. And when he took that knee, it was on a flicking jab to where if you know about a towel, you know how when you twist the towel up and you whip it at the end, that sting at the end, that's what caught his. That's what caught. I feel like that's what caught him on that flicking jab. That end, that pop right at the end. I think it caught that eye, and it blinded him. It blinded him real quick. And he said he didn't want to get a knockout, but if you look up until then, he wasn't blinking, wasn't wiping his face. He wasn't doing none of that. It wasn't doing none of that. Now, when that flicking jab caught him at the end, it's like that towel that you pop. Pow! It hit him. It caught him in that eye, right at the tip. And when it hit him, that's when he went blind in that. He went blind in that eye for a split moment. That's why I say he didn't want to get knocked out.
He seen the flash.
He seen the flash. That's right. He seen the flash. He saw the flash. So when he went over to the ring, when he went over to the corner, first he went to the right side. He went to the right side. Then he come back and he went to the left side.
Yep.
So he was still, that flash in his eye was there. It was still there. So it started coming in two once he got over to the left side. Now keep this in mind. If you got sweat in your eye, if it's burning in your eye, for one, you're not gonna just get the towel and just wipe your forehead. No, you're gonna try to get that eye right.
Right.
No, man, you got sweat in your eye. That's a 1-2. He took no more than 2 seconds to wipe his face. You didn't try to focus on that eye at all. If that's what you was complaining about. And when he came right back, did you see him wiping his face for the rest of the rounds, complaining about an eye?
Absolutely not. And that's what. Before I go to somebody, let me say this.
Yeah.
All facts. That's why I said, if you watch it again, he's never blinking. He's not like he's not struggling to see his opponent or nothing like that.
Right.
He got hit. He backed up. He looked stunned. He looked at the referee.
They usually rub their eyes or something or look for some blood, a picture of blood or something.
You
He didn't do none of that.
You remember Kell Brook? Remember Kell Brook was hurt. His eye got messed up against Triple G.
Yes.
He kept looking to his corner. He kept touching his eye and squinting.
There we go.
Right. That's what you do when you got that kind of issue going on.
There we go.
He never squinted or nothing. He
never
lied.
squinted or nothing. All right, so I'm gonna finish this point. I'm gonna take it on home. So going into those latter rounds, when you saw him trying to pick it up and Lamont was matching him blow for blow, shot for shot, he throw some heat. Lamont throw some heat. After that fight, you see him walking around that ring. Listen, this is a telling tales that a lot of people are not paying attention to. When he went to that corner and he put his arms on that corner, he was praying right then, like, oh my God, like if I lose, the whole world finna come crashing down for me. So when they called that draw, he was so happy and elated that he didn't lose, but he got the draw. He fell down into praise and started praying, man. Hey, that right there let me know right then, he knew he lost that fight and he knew what was finna come after that. And that's my take on it, man.
And all facts, brother. Let me go to brother the Mac Mizzle Show. Salute. You on mute. There you go, brother. Can you hear me? We can't hear you, brother. Can y'all hear the Mac? All right, brother. You might have to leave out and come back in, good brother. On commentary with St. Louis.
I just want to add to what that the man was saying. As far as Roach's energy level at the 11th round, I'm sitting in the third row. I got Roach's family all right in front of me. He looks over at his family on the 11th round when they go back to the corner, and he waves at them and he smiles and he looks at somebody in there. I think it was his sister or his auntie or something, and he just smiles and looks at her and says, "I'm good. I'm real good." And he sat down and he was fresh. He was fresh. I don't think Roach was ready, man. Roach was ready. He went in there ready. He went in there hungry, and he went in there to take care of business. Tank, I think, took it for granted that he's where he's at, and I just think that he had an off night. Listen, man, I'm a Tank fan, and I'm not trying to take anything away from the dude. He was off, and what I mean by off is you don't have a perfect night every night, man. You don't have a perfect night every night. You got to have an off night. I mean, he took the knee. We were all in the arena. We were confused at what happened. Everything happened so fast. Everybody was confused. What just happened? And we thought he knocked him down. We thought he hit him with a body shot, maybe a low blow, something. It just happened. He just took a knee out of nowhere, and we were all confused. And that should have definitely been a standard 8 count, bro. That should have been something. The ref should have called that. I don't know what happened. The ref was off. Everything was just off that night. And I understand Tank comes in and, he warms up first 6 rounds and then he takes off after that. But how many times have you seen Tank go the distance? He's not used to going the distance. So he was he was tired already. He was definitely tired. He was slowing down a little bit. And by the end of the 12th round, when that 10-second a knock goes knocking on the ring, everybody just slowed down. I don't understand what happened there. Yo, you're supposed to go at it. I'm waiting for some Arturo Gotti, Mickey Ward type shit in the 12th round. I'm not waiting for you guys to just stand around there. This fight was close enough. Why are you just standing there? You know what I mean? And that's my take on that.
Good stuff. Let me see here. On commentary, what's happening with it, bro?
What's good, General? Can you hear me?
What's good? Yeah, I hear you good. Hey, Showtime, if that's you back there, turn your camera on real quick just so I can make sure that's you. But go ahead, though, brother, on commentary.
Hey, it's good to be on the panel, man. I've been watching you for a long time, for years. I've been supporting you for a minute. I appreciate everything you do for the community, man. LDBC, y'all literally saved my interest in boxing. I was about done with the sport, so I appreciate you, bro.
Thank you, brother. I need you to speak up a little bit, though, because I can't really hear you that much.
Okay.
I hear you good right there, though.
Okay, all right, for sure. So I just wanted to say real quick, so the night of the fight, I did not watch the fight, okay? After all the Ryan debacle and all the jig cutting that Tank did after that stuff, I said on everybody's platform, I said, look, man, I'm done with it. I would never support that man again. And I stood on that. I know everybody real excited for Antoine. I was a big Russell family fan too. But I ain't forget he did the same thing. He cut them same jigs for Ryan. I said, I'm done with them too, bro. When people tell you who they are, believe them.
Absolutely.
All we have as men is our word and our actions, bro. And that word and their actions showed me something that I hated to see it, but I gotta believe it. So after that, I said, okay, they the 2 headliners on this card. These are good fights, but I'm not supporting them, bro. I ain't even watching no stream because they be counting like the illegally streamed fights and stuff. So that goes toward, basically counting toward the viewership as well. So nope. What I did was I supported some of the brothers that was calling the fight in the LDBC, sent them super chats because they bringing content to the community. So I supported y'all because y'all doing your thing. But after the fact is when I watched some like YouTubers who had put the fight up afterwards. Because I'm not surprised Tank lost this fight, man. I kept telling anybody who would listen in the lead up to this fight, I said, there's something weird about this card, bro. Like I don't know. It was just the energy was off. Like the press conferences was weird. There was zero promotion and buzz. Zero. And this the face of boxing. Did y'all notice that? How there was just no conversation for the lead up for this card?
No, he kept trying to build it up by talking about Devin and Shakur and
yes.
Crawford.
I said the same shit. I said the same thing. No promotion.
No.
The face of boxing, no promotion. What kind of shit is that?
It was weird. And then
easy on the cussing, y'all. Go ahead.
And then no, my bad. And then not only was there no promotion or no buzz, like it was like Tank was trying to manufacture hype, and he kept just going at Shakur and Devin, and then they kept changing locations, and it was like, bro, there's something off about this. So I knew something weird was gonna happen that night. And after watching the fight back, I was like, bro, there it is. Something was weird. And there's something else I wanted to. And a couple of the brothers in the chat, they picked up on what I was saying. When I said the super chat earlier and I said Tank looks small, let me just clarify what I mean. Now I understand Tank's a small dude, right? Like he always is generally smaller than his opponent because like he's a small man in stature. But go back and look at video and images of Tank versus Frank, and look at images of Tank versus Ryan, okay, or video. Like I like to work out, so I pay attention to like musculature and things like that. His frame in those two fights and his frame in the Lamont Roach fight was startlingly different. When I started watching all the footage for the Roach fight, I said, dang, Tank looked little. Like he looked like small, like frail or something. And Roach, I know, was bigger than him, but Roach ain't no big dude either. Frank was much bigger than him. Ryan was way bigger than him. But look at Tank's frame. And I was like, And after the whole Ryan thing, I took note of everybody that was defending drug chief, okay? Everybody that was making excuses. Again, when people tell you who they are, believe them. Why would a boxer defend a drug chief? And when Devin came out and said, look, man, I'm taking a stand for the sport. I'm doing 24/7, 365 testing. Why would not all the clean boxers rally to his cause, applaud him, and say, that's what we need? You know what? I don't necessarily rock with Devin personally, but I rock with the sport, and we all need to be clean. Yeah, I'm taking a stand with him too. I'm enrolling too. Nobody did that. You know what they did? They clowned him. They talked smack about him. They made excuses. And they made excuses for Ryan Garcia popping dirty. They took shots at Vada. They took shots at Victor Conte. They took shots at Snack. I'm like, why y'all all defending the judge? That don't make sense to me. That's like somebody saying, I'm not a racist, but you always defending a racist. Okay, well,
right.
You telling me who you are. I have no choice but to believe you. And Tank was one of the main people leading the charge, defending Ryan, taking shots at Vada, taking shots at Victor Conte, taking shots at Snack. And I'm like, okay, all right. And I didn't miss in the lead up to the Frank fight, and I think the brother Drew Titan brought this up earlier. I did not miss. They asked him, because he had been talking crazy about Vada the whole time. They asked him, okay, do you know who's doing the drug testing for your fight? And he pled the fifth. I don't know. I think them other people. I said, bruh, is Tank not doing no drug testing for this fight? Has he been, like, does he do drug testing? Because all of a sudden now when drug testing is a thing, he seems to got a problem with it. And we all know Vada's the best. People play stupid because they hate Devin, but we all know Vada is the best. But all of a sudden, when the whole drug testing thing came up with Ryan, not Tank doing all this complaining. So he's never really been vocal about it before. We know he's known as this vicious knockout puncher. And I do want to say, some people are just blessed with power. I get that. Tank has very, very crisp punching technique. He has great timing. And timing creates power when you have speed, right? You intercept your opponent's movement. I get that. So I'm not taking away none of his natural abilities, but it's built on that. And we know boxing is very dirty, and he got a reputation to uphold, okay? Now, I looked at his frame. I never heard him say nothing about drug testing before. And something else that's very interesting is Tank never unified. Do you know what's mandatory for unification? Drug testing. So I looked at the frame for the Roach fight, That man looked mad smart. And then all of a sudden I hear, yeah, did you know Tank had to take VODA testing for this fight? And magically, the power was gone. Fighting a 130 pounder. Now, I'm not putting no jackets on Tank, but I'm saying if it walk like a duck and it quack like a duck, it's probably a duck.
Hey, I gladly put the jacket on them because they put all kind of jackets on everybody else. Oh, Shakur and Devin was snack, and Terrence Crawford was snack, and Victor Conte. Okay, cool. So I don't like them jackets y'all putting on people, so I'm putting it on them. Take on that juice. He was on that juice. Now he off of it, and now he look like trash. Let me go to Showtime real quick. What's up, brother? Showtime.
Let me excuse myself. Thank you for the opportunity, and I subscribed, man. Thank you for what you're doing for the community, man. And I'll see you soon. Thank you.
Yes, sir, brother. You always welcome here. Come on back.
Thank you, brother.
Hey, man. What else, 7-8?
What's happening with the Showtime? How you doing, brother?
Hey, man. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, huh?
Hey, what's your thoughts on the debacle, man?
Well, you know how I feel about Tank. If you don't know, I don't like Tank Davis.
Yeah.
I don't respect him. I know he's skilled and all this other stuff, but I told people for years, Tank is not who y'all say he is. Tank, the PBC have done a good job of putting fighters that's tailor made, that's just perfect for Tank Davis. They're gonna sit right there. These guys flat. They put a bunch of flat-footed guys with no skill, no IQ. Put him in the ring with Tank, weight drain like he did Mario Barria, weight drain Mario Barria, and he was winning that fight at first. Just so Tank can get the knockout, and everybody praise him like he's the greatest thing since sliced bread. I've been telling folks for years, you put this man in the ring with a guy that got skills that's on that level, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't even think Lamont Roach was that damn good because I watched him against Jamal Harrison. I watched that fight. Right. He didn't I saw something totally different Saturday. I actually thought he was gonna get knocked out in the 7th round. That man went out there and showed guts, determination. He showed me he wasn't scared of Tank. See, Tank, everybody say, okay, Tank knocked people out. You can expect that, but Tank does a really good job of intimidating his opponents.
Right.
He does a good job of intimidating them and weight draining them. This guy right here, he was intimidated. He coming from 130, and he actually looked like a 135-pound Saturday.
Yeah, he looked solid.
He went out there, stood in the paint with Tank. He stood in the pocket. He was, man, bro. I couldn't believe what I was watching, bro. Mm-hmm. I couldn't believe it. That boy Lamont Roach beat Tank, and there's no way around it. And I'm hoping they go to New York and they get this whole decision turned around and they get this man to win. Because first of all, he got punched in the face, and he took a knee. That was a knockdown, and I was pissed off when they ain't called it, bro. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was pissed. No, I was heated with that. That was a knockdown, bro. I don't care if you got grease in your hair. I don't care if you got boogers in your eyes, your nose. I don't care what it is. You take a knee, that's a knockdown. Even out the knockdown, guess what, 7-8? He still lost. Because 8 through 12, he still got his ass whooped.
I agree.
Let's be honest. I had it 9-3. No way around. Mm-hmm. The first 6 rounds, it was tied up to me. I thought the first 2 rounds went to Lamont Roach. Like 3rd, 4th, I think 3rd, 4th, and 5th. I gave it to I think the 3rd round I gave it to Tank, 4th round I gave it to Lamont, and then that 5th and 6th like Tank, and then as the fight went on, when it got to 8 to 12, he beat him all around. Lamont Roach beat him. He landed more shots. Then I'm saying I'm tired of all these Tank fans talking about he landed a more devastating shot. When did he stumble on Lamont Roach? He ain't stumbled him not one time. Mm-hmm. But I saw Lamont Roach stumble him a couple times. Facts. He hit that boy, made him recalibrate. Mm-hmm. Let's be honest. And everybody, y'all been talking all greasy about Devin Haney, about Shakur. I told y'all gonna get y'all NIGGA wake up call, and today is the day. Yeah,
Yep,
all that
your turn.
trolling stuff is all fun and games. It's all fun till the rabbit got the gun.
Yeah, it's your turn. It's his
Yeah,
turn to
it's
get
your
it.
turn now. And hey, this showed me too. This is why this guy stayed away from Devin Haney, because Devin Haney would have jabbed that little boy all night long.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm glad they released that full video, because Devin Haney was beating the brakes off him. They showed that one little minute. You know that 7-8, they're gonna do that. They like to put the mixtapes together, make Tank look good. I ain't never seen so many guys build a resume off of Spawn.
Mm-hmm. Nasty work.
Forget Spawn, bro. Get in the ring, bro. Y'all duck Devin Haney, you ducking Shakur, and we tired of it, bro. It's time for us to hold Tank Davis accountable. Stop making excuses for this man, bro. Stop it. He don't care about you, bro. He ain't gonna buy your kids no tennis shoes, bro. You're not gonna be part of the Gervonta Tank Davis on camp. He ain't gonna bite you, bro. I'm seeing grown men on their knees licking the floor with this man, making excuses. Come on, bro. He lost. Like, if y'all want to, look, bro, and let's be honest too, Kim folk. This fake bravado he put on is all a show. This man don't have confidence in himself like that.
No, he don't. He don't. It's Mike Tyson. It's the Mike Tyson effect.
He don't believe in himself like that. All his confidence come from y'all. He look for validation from y'all. Without y'all, he don't believe in himself like that. That's why he look at big fights as a punishment. The man said, Floyd Mayweather trying to punish him by putting him in the ring Pedraza. Come on, bro. Hey, 7-8, what kind of bull crap is that, 7-8?
Crazy. It's crazy.
Come on, bro.
Hey, Floyd literally tried to punish him with a Loma fight. He used Loma like a belt.
Yep.
I'm gonna go get my belt to say Loma on it.
Let me go to the brother the Mac. Are you there, brother? Can you hear me? You on mute, brother the Mac.
There you go.
Can you hear me? I think you can hear me, but we can't hear you still, brother. I don't know what's going on. Your mic, something wrong with maybe your phone setting or something. Let me go to you, Headbuster. What it do? You on mute?
What's up, Seven? You hear me now?
Yeah, he good, brother.
Yeah. I mean, before I say what I'm gonna say about the weekend, did you see the video this weekend where they asked the referee what he thought about the fight? The ref that was actually reffing the fight.
No, I didn't see. What did he say?
He said he can't talk about it.
Oh wow! So it's an investigation going on there.
Oh man, yep. That's
I don't know. He just said he can't talk about it. He didn't give any
either it's
context.
an investigation or a cover up, one of the two. Because if he say he can't talk about it, okay, yeah, he was told not to talk about it. And
Yeah, CBC might have a gag order on him.
Yeah, they about to contest it.
But my views on the point, I don't think Tank should hold his head down. I mean, to me, it was a good fight overall. And all of his peers has faced adversity. Devin Haney faced adversity with Linares. They called him Chinny. He came back. Devin Haney's undisputed. Shakur, they said what they said about him. He just stopped the man. I mean, even Deontay Wilder with Ortiz, he beat the man, and there was still questions about him. Floyd with McDonough. So, I mean, adversity is a part of the sport. So, I don't think that's nothing he should hang his head on. Just come back and run it again. But this is the first time he's faced major adversity like this. So, I guess he's not responding how people want him to respond. And as far as the referee goes, I mean, I think they owe us an explanation because there's people that's probably betting Lamont Roach knocked Tank down. So now it's like, okay, what's a knockdown? Because that's a lot of odds. That's probably like a plus 1,000 or something. Lamont to knock down Roach. Lamont to knock down Davis. And you didn't get that money because the referee said, I want to do what's best for the sport. I mean, you robbing people, in my opinion. But I think, Tank just run it back. I mean, he ain't do terrible. It's just not the norm of what we expected from him. I think that's all people want to see is you just mix it up with your peers and people that you say you better than. So, and I think,
Hey, 7, I didn't mean to cut y'all.
Go
Y'all
ahead,
notice something though? Pay attention. Tank ain't good with his right hand. He ain't good with his right hand, his left hand. Pay attention.
He ain't got no right hook.
He don't. Pay attention to that, bro.
He just been depending on that left hand for a long, long time.
That's what it is. Y'all, I noticed that. I said, bro, this man Lamont Roach, as he sit on his right hand, that he took away that left hook. He couldn't do nothing with the right hand.
Yeah.
That's why Loma would have given problems.
But far as Tank, I don't think it's bad as like y'all may think it is. I think Tank got one of the best fan bases. His fan base is not going to hold him accountable and say you need to do X, Y, and Z. They're going to justify this. And if he goes and fight Jake Paul, he has with Floyd and Leonard, they get all the casuals. Like he had a good foundation to where he don't have to rely on like fans like diehards. He can rely on casuals. So I don't think this is gonna hurt him. Like his fans is gonna justify it.
No, it's not gonna hurt him in the eyes of his fanboys because they sexually attracted to him. But I'm talking about like from the boxing heads, people waking up looking at it like, nah, this dude ain't it. I'm telling you, I got the text messages, the phone calls, the same casuals that was just, oh, take the man, oh, take this and that, take this and take that. Now they hit me up like, man, what's up with Tank? Man, what's up, man? Why he didn't knock this dude out, man? Why he didn't? And I got to explain to them different scenarios and how styles make fights and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, his aura of invincibility is gone.
Yeah, I agree with you, but 7-8, do you agree that it's a small percentage of diehards that really they want clean boxing, they don't want no extra stuff? You agree it's a small percentage?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because you go to the fight, people that's paying like big money to go, they may be the only fight that they watch or heard about the whole year. And Floyd, I mean, I think he benefited from that. Like that's his foundation. Floyd and Leonard, like they promoted him how they wanted to, and they pick out somebody you ain't never heard of, Isaac, the Mexican Mike Tyson. I ain't never heard of him before he fought Tank, and they told you what he was, and now that's what the public think because Floyd stamped it.
Yeah, but we got to stop praising this man like he has a great resume though. See, that's the problem. If you want to just have them Jake Paul type fights, have them Jake Paul type fights.
Right.
But don't be praising him like he's some all-time great. Because if Tank retired right now, he's not a Hall of Famer. He hasn't accomplished anything. He had one belt. He's never been lineal at 130 or 135. He's never been Ring Magazine. He haven't even unified, bro. So we not stop praising him. That's the problem.
Right. And 7-8, I hope that you were just playing.
Similar to Jake Paul already. See, Tank's career is just a more polished version of what they built with Jake Paul and Ryan Garcia. That's why the Tank and Ryan Garcia fight was so big amongst the casuals because they have the same type of fan base. It's really the same thing. It's just they hid it better with Tank. Again, when people tell you who they are, believe them. Why Ellaby kept saying, "Oh, he's an attraction. He's entertainment. He's box office," because he puts on glorified exhibition so he can get a knockout and look good. It's the same thing. He is Jake Paul. He's just Jake Paul from the hood.
Yeah, at 7-8. Not to cut you off. I hope you were just playing. I hope that you wasn't serious when you say it's grown men going out their way to find this girl and send her messages.
No. Yeah. That's for real. They doing that.
Oh, come on, man. That's ridiculous, man.
On her social media talking crazy to her and threatening her. You know what I'm saying? Talking about she did it on purpose. She working with Roach. Like, all kinds of stuff, bro.
I thought she was just playing, bro. I didn't believe that. I'm like, come on, man.
DMV let me respond to him real quick. He said Devin Haney ain't fought nobody either. First of all, DMV Living. First of all, bro, get you another thumbnail, another profile photo. Get that. Switch that up, G. And then second of all, how on earth are you saying that Devin ain't fought nobody, but Devin fought Lomachenko, and Devin was undisputed at 135. Something your guy has never done.
At 22, 23.
Right.
Talk to that man.
Tank 30, he haven't even fought nobody closer on that level, bro.
Talk to him.
So let's just be honest.
He's never unified. He's never even unified.
Talk to him.
Right. The man won't do it. He's scared. He don't want to do it, bro. Man, terrified.
And to be fair, 7-8, and let's be fair too. He would have Haney would have got Teofimo and Lomachenko. Teofimo lost to Cambosa.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought was going to happen. I picked Teo to beat Cambosis, but then he messed it up when he lost. But the thing is, Teo was already saying he wasn't going to fight Devin, and that's why Devin was rooting for Cambosis, because Cambosis came out and said, "Hey, Teo might not fight you, but I'll fight you if I win." So Devin was openly rooting for Cambosis, and then Cambosis tried to duck and fight Loma, but the boxing guy saw fit to shout out to Vladimir Putin. He dropped them bombs on Ukraine, And then old boy Lomachenko couldn't. No, I gotta go check on my country. Yeah, okay, cool. And the rest is history.
But ain't it some nasty work that somebody still has to bring up Devin Haney when we talking about Tank? Ain't it nasty when your champion just came up short and you have to bring up Devin, who fought Lenore's, then fought Kambosos twice in his own home country, then came and unified a division fighting Lomachenko, and you still bringing up Devin Haney's name? I don't want to hear nothing about Devin Haney when it comes to comparing him to Tank Davis and to Tank Davis actually fight somebody.
Bro, everybody working with Turk. Everybody working with Turkey, bro. But this guy, even Canelo, y'all say, and you remember that they was some all these guys going over there kissing Turkey butt. They need Turkey now. The face of boxing working with Turkey now.
Right.
But y'all boy Tank can't work with him. See, I got respect for Haney and Shakur and them guys, because them guys really want to be great. They really want to fight each other. This guy Tank, bro, I can't ride with Tank. I'm sorry. Man, sitting there talking about some hair grease in his face. Man, come on, bro. I can't ride with no guy like that, man.
Shout out to David Jackson in the super chat with that 5-piece. Thank you, brother. He said, "What's up with Keyshawn and Shakur saying F the belts and undisputed? Tank a bad influence on all." I ain't heard them say that.
Nah, see what
I know they don't want to fight each other, but I ain't heard them say F the belts and undisputed. I think they'll fight each other for the right money too.
I think what he's saying is I never heard him say F the belts. He said they didn't care about undisputed. I think the reason why they say that because they're in the same division. They don't want to fight each other. That's all that's about.
Right.
Who said that? Who said they didn't care about undisputed?
Keyshawn did. No, Keyshawn said that. I heard Keyshawn say it.
Let me ask y'all.
They both said it. Keyshawn and Shakur said it.
Did you all see the interview with Wallow and Keyshawn?
Yeah, I see him. He was talking about the root behind him not liking Devin Haney. Pathetic, man.
Now 78. Watch this. See, this is why we have to get the right people to interview these guys. In the beginning, Keyshawn said that undisputed and titles didn't matter, correct?
Right.
Now, at the end of the interview, Wallow started getting up under Keyshawn's skin, bringing up Tank. And Keyshawn put his foot in his mouth. Keyshawn said, "Well, what has Tank done that I didn't do? I was a young champion arguing with undisputed champions and going against world champions."
Right.
You just, oh man, I can't make this up. They'll say it don't matter because Devin did it. That's what it come down to. What it come down to is Devin Haney became the undisputed champion of their division, and now undisputed don't matter. But then when they start talking about it, comparing them to Tank, oh well, I was fighting on Twitter with undisputed champions, and I fought for world titles already. So either they matter or they don't matter. And I want to build on this real quick. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, but for us who have been boxing or in boxing, no fighter is perfect. Number one, no fighter is perfect. The things that you see these fighters do in the ring is a team effort. It is not that Tank was off by himself. From his training camp to everything, and let me say this, Calvin Ford and Barry Hunter are great coaches. I had the opportunity to see Barry Hunter work with fighters from scratch and make them amateur champions in a 2-year period. He's a great coach. But let me say, the team froze up. What happened to Gervonta Davis? His whole corner did the same thing that happened with Devin and Ryan. And this is what I mean. Bill and the whole team, when he fought Ryan, got caught off guard. When they saw Ryan drop Devin, they got caught off guard. So when Devin came back to the corner for a few rounds, there was no real instruction. And as a coach and as a fighter, you go back and you look at it and you say, okay, I see where they might have messed up. All love to Bill. But where they messed up was, what's his name? Is it Harvey Doc? Is that who ref Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia?
I think so, Harvey Doc.
All right, so the mistake that Harvey was making is he kept letting Ryan do that fake shoulder roll and turn his back to Devin.
Yeah,
and Devin would allow him to wait and let Harvey back it up. When Devin came back to the corner, his coaches were supposed to tell him, Devin, do not wait on Harvey. When Ryan turns his back, I want you to tuck your elbows in, and when he turns back around, when he squares his shoulders back up to you, I want you to unleash combos non-stop on him. And I think if Devin would have did that, I think he would have stopped him. When you watch the Tank versus Roach fight, sometimes we all get stuck in the moment. And everybody that was supposed to not be stuck in the moment got froze, from the ref to Tank's corner. This is what I mean by that. When Calvin Ford jumped up on the ring side and threw the towel on Tank's head, that was actually supposed to be a disqualification. When your coaches, unless the ref tells you to step up, you are supposed to stay on the stool. You either get a point taken away or it's a disqualification. So the ref was so stuck up in the moment, he let them do what they wanted to do. Then when it seemed like Tank was not hurting Roach at all, there was no real plan. You had Calvin and Barry trying to give instruction to Tank, and I would use an experience that I had myself. I had a fighter who would whoop people in other gyms. He would whoop people in my gym. When he had his first fight, his first amateur fight, he started brawling instead of boxing, and it caught me off guard to the point where I was stuck. My first amateur fight as a coach, I was stuck. I was more worried about his health, and I was not giving him the instruction that he needed. So my second coach was able to tell him what he needed to hear. When you have the same thing when Wilder was fighting Fury, nobody really had no answer for Wilder to do. Number one, he probably didn't work on anything else to do but for him to land a hard shot, but they were stuck in the moment. One of the reasons that Floyd Mayweather was so great wasn't just because of Floyd's skill. When you go look at Floyd's biggest moments, like when Shane Mosley rocked him, like his first fight against Madonna, if you go back and you watch the corner, you have never seen, besides the Zab Judah fight, you have never seen Roger Mayweather or Floyd Mayweather Sr. lose their cool in that corner. When Shane Mosley rocked Floyd, when Floyd came back, what did Roger tell him? He said, "Listen, champ, you all right?" That's the first thing he asked him. "You all right? All right, we're going into this round. Listen, I don't need you in the pocket trying to brawl with Shane Mosley. I need you to go back to boxing, keep him on the outside of your jab, and when he comes in, start countering and pop shotting." After that, what did we see? For the rest of the fight, Floyd destroyed him. When you have the problem with these fans, like the one that just talked about Devin Haney, and we're talking about Tank, the problem with these fans is they really got Tank brainwashed, thinking that he's more than what he is, thinking that he no longer needs to listen to Calvin Ford, thinking that he no longer needs to work on the game plan.
Hey, Coach Hudson, listen. I got to run downstairs and open my door. So I want you to hold it down for me. All right, go ahead.
Oh, I got you. So Tank is in a position where he feels that, okay, I don't have to listen to my corners. I'm just gonna go in here and do my thing. If you all pay attention, Tank has been fighting the same way since he beat Santa Cruz. That is an issue. You are supposed to get better. So what happened is Lamont Roach jammed up that traffic to his rear hand, and there was no real answer to it. And when that happens, you have to have something else. You have to get some type of instruction. So I'm not trying to say that Tank isn't a great fighter, because he is. But when you are at the top, everything has to align, from your training camp to your corner, to your nutrition, to you getting rest, to you being in the right mental state of mind. And he was not on point. And you cannot take away from Lamont Roach when that happens. That's all I'm saying.
No, fact, because Lamont definitely had a lot to do with throwing him off, because he was expecting to go in there and do Lamont like he did everybody else.
Facts.
When that didn't work, and Lamont was keeping his composure, and not only just keeping his mental composure, but he stayed on the game plan and was physically interrupted what Tank wanted to do. He literally had no plan B. That was wild. Like, he literally didn't know what else to do. After he saw that his initial plan didn't work, he couldn't just go in there, bully him, knock him out. And not only could he not do that, he was getting punched back in the mouth himself. And honestly, to me, Lamont got better as the fight went on. So yeah, there was definitely a sense of panic going on in Tank and in his corner. I definitely agree with that.
Facts. No plan B, no plan C. It was just like, hey, we're gonna go in there, walk Roach down, and knock him out. And when they saw they couldn't do that, it's like, all right, what we gonna do next? And I just think, the ref to not give an interview, they are either going to contest that, or it's something going on where it's like, hey man, you don't talk about that. They might have a gag order. That was PBC. They might have a gag order on the ref where it's like, hey, we don't want you to speak on the matter. But that leaves a bad taste in the fans' mouth because it's like, man, we've been waiting on a big fight, and the ones that do pay their money, the ones that do support, it's like, man, bro, y'all got it wrong again.
Again, boxing just can't get right. But I got a quick question because you know a little bit more about boxing from an actual participation aspect. So if they were to contest that, do you know like what that process would look like? Is there like who would they appeal to contest that decision about not counting the knock?
So the organizations are a little different from amateur and pro, but it's the same process. So like in amateur boxing, we have a association that when you have to contest something, it's almost like kind of how they bring you before Congress and they sit down, like the judges, they sit down, they go over the cards and they say, okay, well, why do you think this should be contested? And then the president of that board, they give their reasoning or their judgment which way it's going to go. The same way they did the Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia situation. It's the exact same process. Okay. Yeah, exact same process. But, at the same time, it's like in the moment, it's cool that things will get rectified later. But in the moment, it's like, man, for boxing, it's like, bro, y'all cannot get this right. And y'all keep talking about Turkey. You know what I'm saying? and somebody else to look out for, man. Hey, man, did you watch Russell? Did you see the Russell fight?
I did. I watched it after the fact. And like I said, I hate the fact that he took the stance that he did and defended Ryan because, like, I was a huge Russell family fan, like all the Russell, Mr. Gary Russell, Gary Antoine, Gary, the younger brother. I messed with them heavy, and I hate that he did the stance that he took, but yeah, he laid a demo down on Ryo. That was, man, his output is crazy.
Output was crazy. I didn't know he defended Ryan.
Yeah, hurt my heart.
Yep. I ain't gonna talk about him no more for a minute, but gotta put him over there. Then you gotta stay on that side, man. I wish you the best because you're a brother. But I see in the chat, someone says that the state board commission goes over it for pro boxing if they contest it. So we'll see what happens with that. But at the same time, I don't know if Tank is going to rematch. I mean, shoot, Canelo still ain't rematch Bivol. So, I don't know if we're going to get it right away or if Tank does something else. What do you think?
See, it's hard to say because, like, there's one or two ways you can go with this. Like, I agree with a lot of people saying Tank got exposed, so to speak. But, so this could either it could either confirm the game plan that they've had the whole time in avoiding the more elite level boxer style competition, and it could make him stay away from them for the rest of his career, or we'll see who Tank is, and if he really like that, it'll light a fire in him, and it'll make him want to get his get back. And he's like, okay, so y'all think I really like that? Y'all think I got exposed? I'm gonna step up and start stepping to these dudes, and I'm gonna make these fights and prove to y'all that I am who I've been saying I am, and all my fans say I am. That's what I would like to happen, but I feel like he's been talking about retirement anyway. I feel like he's going to take a couple of exhibition style fights, maybe get the Lamont Roach rematch like at the tail end of his career, and then I think he's out of here. I think he's going to probably fight Jake Paul, maybe a Pitbull rematch, Lamont rematch, and then he's going to chunk the deuces and ride off with his bread, man. That's what I think, just based on past action.
Yeah, he need that fire, man. He need that fire back in him, and he got a lot of yes men around him. And at the level he's at, that's the worst thing to have around you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's no longer, if you don't have the fire yourself, you got guys around you saying, yeah, champ, that's it, man. You ain't got to be on the heavy bag all day. Do you a little 3 rounds and get off. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So he got to, if he not gonna get that fire back in him, man, he got to get out or he gonna get hurt.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? He
and
gonna
as
get
much
hurt.
as that, and as much as I dislike a lot of Tank's behavior and his antics and stuff, like he's at the end of the day, he's still a brother. I don't want to see him get splattered in the ring versus somebody. I don't want to see that because they're gonna crucify him ruthlessly if he go in there and really, really get hurt, if he get knocked out, or if he has a fight where he takes a lot of damage, like, bro, I don't want to see that, bro. Just get out while you still, you know, somewhat on top, and just ride off in the sunset. Because you're gonna run into somebody that does have that fire, and that's a dangerous combination. That's no good. It's no good.
Nah, you right. Let me read this super chat. Whitty said Tank thought he was going to sneak out and retire and not get exposed. Man, well, he got to prove us all wrong now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the thing is, what Tank got to understand, hey man, we want you to be great. You know what I'm saying? We want you to show your greatness. But when you start, you know, capping for the other team and, you know, acting like, you know, real brand new with your people, hey man, when just like in the household, your family gonna tell you, hey brother, you slipping, you need to tighten up.
Exactly.
You know, and that's all this is, brother. You slipping, you need to tighten up.
Exactly.
You know, that's all.
And one thing I know, man, whatever you sow, that's what you're gonna reap. Man, he been sowing a lot of bad seeds last year and a half. Like, I knew something was gonna happen. Like I said, after Tank kind of reached this like Super Saiyan level of casual fandom, after the Ryan fight, and then after he beat Frank Martin, and then Devin had the fight with Ryan, because you know casuals love triangle theory. So that like they all reached this crazy level of like they all had rabies. They was like foaming at the mouth online, and just the support that he had fueled by the hatred everybody else had for Devin, and with the fact that Ryan quit against Tank, and then before we knew about the drugs and everything, Ryan beat Devin. Tank, I know Tank was feeling like, man, he probably felt invincible, untouchable, and I could tell by his behavior because it's all right, for sure.
Salute, y'all. Thank you, brothers, for holding it down for me. Yeah, I had a delivery.
No problem, General.
Now, third lister in the super chat. Appreciate the support, brother. Coming through heavy with that 50-piece chicken nugget. Thank you, sir. It's been a while, fam. Listen to y'all video about the gold teeth. Oh, okay. You talking about the No 304 show? Make sure I go sub to my other channel, No 304 show. He says, my mama had gold teeth. My pops has gold teeth. My grandpa had a mouth full of gold. He says, I think it's a southern thing. So we put plenty of gold in our mouth. Hey, I feel you, bro. I feel you. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you at all, brother. Let me see here. Whitty in the super chat with that 5-piece. Salute to you. He says, Tank thought he was going to sneak out and retire. And now he got to get exposed. Hey, man, it is what it is. But look, brother, I got to go down here and unbox these boxes and make a few phone calls. So let me get with y'all brothers in a minute. But I appreciate y'all for holding it down. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Much love to the chat, super chat, and everybody came through showing love.
Peace.
Peace, brother.
Salute, Jim.